Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Trophy Room Pre-Show. I'm your host, Joseph. Alongside me, my illustrious cohorts, Kyle and T. How are you guys?
Did you just make up a new word?
Illustrious.
I thought you said bilustrious.
No.
Bilustrious? Is that
That's
my
what I. That's what I
There
thought you said.
The bilustrious. They go both ways illustrious.
The luster goes both ways.
That's right. That's right. Ooh, woo. All right, gang, listen. I got to add a story and make the notes for this evening. Or sorry, share the post that we are live.
Sure.
So you guys have a couple more minutes, more than usual.
It's the last one of the year.
Exactly. Let's go.
So, Tegan,
Yes.
I already know what this is.
Hold
Off
on.
this screen. So, I'll let you take a guess.
I don't have a guess yet. Can you skip?
Sure. It's one of my favorite games of all time. That's why I got it on the first.
Oh, Final Fantasy VII.
Very close.
Oh. Final Fantasy 8?
Yeah.
I was like, do it go 6 or 8?
Absolutely. Nice, yeah. Incredible.
Oh,
video.
yeah, I would have gotten it for
Incredible
the
video.
green one.
Mr. Emo Man Squall over here.
Nice.
Let's see. Hi, Chad. How we doing?
Hello. Oh, I have you on different sides this time, and that is not going to work for me.
Different what?
I always do split screen with the dock and with the stream.
Oh,
And I had
gotcha.
it flip-flopped, and I was like, my brain is not liking this. Haven't forbid anything change.
We're going to come back in 2026 and you'll be like, I don't even know what a microphone does.
What is technology?
There we go. I feel like it's a Nintendo something. That was my first guess, but I don't know.
Yeah, the art style looks... I don't think it is this, but it reminds me of like the new Zelda games.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the art style.
Yeah. I think that fence is throwing me off, though. But I don't know.
Yeah, I've got nothing right now.
Yeah, let's skip. This is where my head's at. I almost pressed the skip on the shared screen, not on the actual page itself.
What is that, a Batwing? Oh, yeah, what about like one of the open world Pokemon games? Well, I know they're all kind of open world, but you know what I mean, like one of the newer ones.
Yeah. What was it,
Arceus or something like Arceus, yeah.
Oh, damn, I like that guess. Oh, it's PlayStation.
Stefano gave me the idea for Pokemon, so thank you, Stefano.
Oh, nice. Mikey, I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. That stinks around the holidays.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter?
But only on PlayStation? That's what's throwing
Oh.
me.
I didn't even look at that.
Is this a Stellar Blade?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, we can put it in because I don't have another guess, but I don't think so. What the heck?
RPG.
Pirates?
Oh. Put in.
Oh, is
Put
this
in-
that Tails game?
Perhaps that's actually a good one.
Damn, no.
Damn it.
What?
Oh no, okay, wouldn't have been what I said.
Last year.
What's one
This
of
does
those waves?
not look like it came out last year.
Wuthering Waves, perhaps.
You mean the player choice?
Uh-huh.
I think that's mobile.
That looks like an anime character hair at the bottom left of the screen.
GD says Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
Never heard of it. Sounds good to me.
Let's go with it. Hey,
Nice, Genie.
nice job, Jeannie.
Saving us at the end.
What a gift. Having such smart members of the community.
Shit, that's right.
I think it's older for sure.
Yeah. The tower in the distance reminds me of something like a Far Cry, but I'm also Call of Duty.
Like, this could sound real dumb. Are these Far Cry 3 ladders?
See, I am having a hard time picturing Far Cry 3 to me doesn't look this old, but also I feel like I'm coding it in more modern because it's been so long since I played it.
It also is, as Stefano in chat could say, Metal Gear could be a Metal Gear too.
The coloring and shading looks like Metal Gear to me.
Let's skip. Let's get more than this wood wall.
Oh.
89. Okay, definitely not Far Cry 3. This one is not last year. Stefano says Snake Eater, but I don't know.
But Snake Eater wasn't last year.
No. We moved on from the last year game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Snake Eater. Let's go.
Okay.
Or Delta, whatever they're calling it.
Oh, PSP.
What isn't that Acid or something like
that? Yes, there is. But what's the other one? What's the one that Greg Miller loves? Peace Walker?
Something Walker. I was going to say Wind Walker, but I think it's because I just was thinking of
yeah, there we go.
I think I was mixing Wind Waker and because I always talk about Wind Waker too.
Is this Mario Odyssey?
I was gonna say it looks like a Mario. It looks more modern, but like intentionally cartoony graphics versus older.
Let's see Odyssey.
Speaking of Odyssey, like, have you watched the trailer for?
I haven't. I wanted to, but my reaction community gets really weird if I have any sort of perceived spoilers. Like, they don't even want me watching trailers for things. And the fact that that's like the first couple minutes of the movie, I was like, I don't think they'd like that. So
Well, no, it's actually just a trailer.
Oh, I thought they were dropping like the intro to the movie.
That's what I thought too, but apparently this is just.
Oh, well, no, I haven't watched it because they still don't want me to do that. And I am beholden to the people.
All right, fair enough. What if we watched it on our Patreon because we're not beholden to them?
No, but then we ruined it for Light and her reaction.
She doesn't have to tell anybody.
You just told everyone now. This is live on YouTube.
Yeah. Everybody knows. Everybody in Sweden is gonna know.
Dust spoiled the movie.
I don't think it's this, but the art style kind of reminds me of like the remastered versions of Crash Bandicoot, so maybe something like that.
Ooh.
Like I said, I don't think it's that, but I don't have another guess, so maybe.
Yeah, I don't either.
Throw it in there.
We'll go with the fourth one because it's the most recent. Damn. I liked it though. Switch.
Some sort of city builder?
Possibly. Do we think this is like a grid? Like this is where a player can move to?
Mm-hmm.
So like would that make it a Fire Emblem?
I've never played those, so I don't know anything about them, so sounds good to me.
Maybe not. Let's do the second Mario and Rabbids game. Sparks of Hope.
Hey!
That's the only other one that I knew. So it was a Mario game.
I know, it should have been... Okay.
All right. Okay, guess the game. We're on to you.
I love how some of them are so hard, and then you hit next, and it's like, oh, there's literally the main character of the game.
Yeah. I think I know what it is.
Castlevania. I have no idea.
I think I know what it is.
If you think you know,
Permission
type
to
it
go
in.
for it?
Go for it. Permission granted. Fire away.
Damn, I really thought it was Altered Beast.
Oh,
one of the worst
this-
games ever made.
Nope. This is. They must have done a game for Beetlejuice.
Oh.
Beetlejuice, the game.
Let's just do Beetlejuice. No.
Oh, damn. I was confident.
3D. Oh.
I was real confident.
You're like, watch this shit. 3-pointer.
I would have said Rayman, but Rayman's hands aren't green. Oh! I know
Gecko.
that guy. It's
I don't know.
Gex.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Weird how they put it at 3DO. I thought Gex was everywhere. Okay. Shh, don't tell it. Don't tell him, everybody. Hey, be cool.
What's going on?
Nothing.
I heard
Harry
something.
Potter.
Harry Potter. The newest one?
Yeah. She says confidently.
Oh crap! What was the name of that one though? Oh, it's Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, da.
Nope. I like the guest though.
These look like two very different game genres. I'm confused.
I'm gonna say Midnight Suns. Hey,
Oh.
hey! I'm cooking. I'm
Damn.
waking up. I gotta finish this game.
Never played it. The card thing threw me off because I wasn't
Yeah.
sure how much I would be good at it / enjoy it.
Yeah, I just really love Fire Axis from XCOM days. Those are
Priest
really
goes, as they say, Gex sells.
good. Yep.
Nice.
You know what we need to have though? We need to have a filler episode that's just us catching up on all these old ones, or as many as we can in one session.
Yeah,
I like that.
that'd be good.
I like that. Like, we could work something on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out.
But
All right,
then
gang,
we got
are
to
we
do
ready?
all the angles too. We got to catch up on all our angles.
So many angles.
And the real estate one. And
I'm so bad at that one. I'm so bad at all of them, but
no, you probably 2 weeks ago you nailed 2 on the first guess. You're a natural.
For some
Natural.
reason, my roly thingy is my on the mouse. It's just very like there's no clickiness and it's just rolling. You know what I mean? I'm afraid if I press a button, it's gonna fuck something up. But this is pissing me off.
so I needed
appreciate
to
the
finish
guest
the
step
dregs of my bottle, and I hate the camera angle when I'm tipped all the way back. I'm very self-conscious about it. So I had to go off screen for a second.
I forgot to mention this. I wanted to do a drinking game with you guys.
Oh Jesus!
Maybe we can have it for the folks at home. For the phone's going off behind me. Okay. For the biggest stories of the year. A drinking game, perhaps.
I don't have anything to drink.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Got some H2O.
Oh, I have water. I thought you meant like something alcoholic.
No. Well, YouTube would be weird about it. Like, oh, you can.
Oh yeah, sure. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
gotcha.
You could have a special, Mountain Dew Code Red. You know what I mean?
Sure. I do have Code Red in the fridge.
And we want to run and get it.
No.
All right, fair enough. All right. Jeez.
World of Tanks.
Yes.
Okay.
No, don't actually. That's not business.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. I have zero.
Company
idea.
of Heroes.
Yeah, it's definitely a tactics or a strategy game. I agree with Jeannie.
Ooh,
Oh, Company
Company
of
of Hero 3s.
Anti-Heroes.
is that on PS5?
Yep.
You said 3.
Yep.
Jeez.
Wow.
Nice, Joe.
All right, y'all.
It's
Let's
very-
do this.
It's very satisfying to me when it's the lights, red, yellow, green. I really like that. It makes my OCD
good.
happy,
I have
or
posted it on
OCPD,
the
or what?
Skype
I don't
now.
know whatever it is.
And
I forgot we're doing
Twitter.
our PlayStation wrap up. I gotta pull that up.
Yeah, I
gotta
have a
bring that
link
up, don't
in the notes.
Oh, you're the bomb.
Yeah,
You're the best.
Oh, this is fun.
What?
I didn't realize that this updates from the last time you looked at it, because mine is updated.
Yep,
Oh.
yep.
Oh,
You
shoot.
guys
I hope I remember my
got
login.
that.
I always forget my login. Uh-oh.
Oh, so we're gonna have an
much Arc
accurate
Raiders.
Arc Raiders number for you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's dangerous.
Oh, it's saved. Is it correct, though? Everyone keep your fingers crossed.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
God damn it. Verification code. That's good, though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? Let me do that. Sign in. Verification code.
I'm
Scan
so excited
my
for
eye.
when you yell at me for how many hours I put in MLB The Show.
Sign in
Listen,
with pass.
I would never judge hours in a game.
Thank you. What's your most played game? Like,
My most played game
yeah,
of all time?
sure.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Probably World of Warcraft.
If we're talking lifetime, possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. This past year in Skyrim alone, I put 103 hours
My word.
in just this year.
My
And that is what
word.
playthrough of Skyrim.
The first time getting the platinum, but like the third time getting all of the achievements.
Gotcha. Sweet.
Fair. Fair.
And I don't know. Skyrim, I get lost in the sauce, so I never actually finish the story very frequently. I just like to turn it on and play for a while and do all the exploration. So I don't know how many times I've restarted a playthrough, but I think I've probably finished a playthrough 5 times.
Nice.
All right, gang. Are we ready to rock?
Yeah. I'm ready to roll.
Oh wait, Kyle Stevenson. You know what you forgot to do?
Oh,
The intro, man. Shoot.
Sorry, dude.
We got a few more minutes. How's everybody doing in chat? Everybody, we doing good? This is the last episode of the year. I figure, you know what? Let's not be like Naughty Dog and let's not crunch through the holidays. So we decided, we're going to take next week off. It'll be nice. We'll come back January something or whatever. Better than ever, It's going to be nice.
Is my camera looking funny to you, or is it just to me? Like slow, like laggy?
Not really.
No, you're good.
You know what? I should not have said anything for you to keep doing that for as long as possible.
So Baby Light is obsessed with Lune because she's been playing through Expedition 33 on her own.
That's awesome.
But she'll just randomly start going like this because that's what Lune does in a fight because it's her favorite character. So she
Hell
just
yeah,
starts
that's
going like
great.
this randomly.
Hey, let me just pick a fight with the audience real fast. One person in particular. Shout out to Game Positive, who could absolutely go fuck himself, who writes, I'm here to support my friend Joe on his mission to one day have his left and right mustache connect. Thanks, bud.
It's just
Thanks.
the anti-Hitler.
Yeah, exactly. That's how good of a guy I am. Huh? Come on. Bet Game Positive's grandpa was standing on the towers,
Whoa.
That was-
Whoa. Whoa. And you're worried about YouTube being like, hey, are you drinking? What?
I'm just saying, Eric, where's your proof that your grandpa fought on the right side,
Did your relatives move to Venezuela by any chance?
Exactly. That's right. I think that reaction's justified. All right.
You good?
Thank you. And could you put in 1925 in our private chat? Maybe even 1930. There you go. longer greatness has arrived. Welcome to episode 459 of The Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players. I'm your host, Joseph, aka Mr. Badbit, and it is here where we chat about the latest and greatest in all things PlayStation each and every week. Especially this week, where we chat about the year that has been the Trophy Room with the biggest stories, Naughty Dog staying true to their name and staying on the not nice list, our PlayStation Wrapped, and an unfortunate video game industry loss, and so much more as we do it live each and every Wednesday night over at youtube.com/PS Trophy Room and on podcast services the very next day. That said, before I introduce my illustrious co-hosts, I want to just give a heads up. This is the last episode of 2025. We're going to take the first ever break next week, so we won't be here for the week of the 29th, which means don't expect an episode on the 1st of January. We will be back recording live on YouTube on the 7th, and that's where we'll kick off the Platties and all that good stuff. So make sure you tune in January 7th, live on YouTube, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, and then on the 8th on podcast services around the globe. That said, alongside me, the greatest co-host, whoever is, whoever will be, Mr. Kyle Stevenson. Do you think you're on the naughty list? I don't know. You tell me.
I don't want to get into it, but lately it feels like I am.
Can I tell you something? I had a feeling you were going to go that way as I was asking it. Other than all that stuff, you doing all right?
Yeah. You know, it's always a tough time of year for me for other reasons, so I'm doing okay. I'm excited to see the kids open up some stuff on Thursday. Jesus,
Yes,
Thursday.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Excellent. Lightweight, the lightweight herself. Tegan, how you doing, girl?
Why are you laughing?
Yeah, what?
Because I usually say the lightweight herself. I go, lightweight.
Lightweight.
You know what? This is the last year, the last episode of the year, because I'm breaking down.
It's the last year.
The last
Feels like
year
it, though.
ever.
We're done.
It feels like it just as a species. How you doing, T?
I'm doing pretty good.
I like it. Is how's the little light?
Oh,
Like, preparing for Santa?
she's ready. She's excited. We've got one more day of school left, and she has a special
okay.
dress for Christmas Eve because that's when my family, like with the extended family, does our big party. So she's excited to wear that. We've been playing Expedition 33 as a family. For the first time ever, I actually posted a video of her on my social media because she was just too dang cute not to, and that's big for me because normally I keep her very private.
That's right.
But anyways, she was obsessed with watching Mr. Light play it, and she had a lot of questions, and we were trying to answer them all, and she wasn't happy with the answer. She's like, "No, Dada, I want to see." So we restarted the game, and she played running around Lumiere. She was very distraught at the Gommage because Sophie was her favorite player, her favorite character. So then she wanted to keep playing because she wanted to see what happened. And because it's turn-based, she's been able to actually do the combat. So she will do offense, and then Mr. Light I will do defense, typically Mr. Light, but we'll do defense. And she runs around and, mostly staring at the sky or at the ground. But she is quickly learning how to use the two sticks, and she can already climb. And the new DLC region, which I haven't played, but they've been playing, has been perfect for her because there's a lot of like not combat areas that she can just run around. She loves changing their outfits and their hair. Lune has been wearing like the crazy sticky uppy hair, not the gestural, the other like flowy kind. A lot. And we actually just beat the Paintress with Lune with that hair. So we had a very serious cutscene with that hair. It was kind of comical. But she's loving it. We're in Act 3 now, and she's just having a great time. And simultaneously, I also gave her my old Switch, and she's been playing Animal Crossing my own Switch. I nuked my island there and started a new island for her. So she's been playing Animal Crossing. She has about 50 fishing rods because she just likes crafting things. It's the only thing she can craft because it just takes sticks. and she can catch bugs. So she's just catching bugs and making fishing rods, but she loves it. So I'm like, holy shit, we successfully did it, and we have a
I
gamer
love
on our
it.
hands.
I love that so much.
We
I'm
did it, Joe.
loving
Excellent.
right now.
Excellent.
It's been great.
So listen, gang, Christmas this year, I've gotten some wild like health news, like right before the show of like dumb bills that have gotten in the way of my happiness as of, an hour ago. But luckily enough, I scheduled my MRI for my bum knee. So thank you everybody on Patreon for being like so patient with me. Genuinely, I don't deserve it, but thank you all so much. So expect 2 episodes on Patreon for y'all. And that said, of course, the reason why we look so good, we sound so great is because of your generosity over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. I want to thank our newest members, Chaotic Monkey at the Platinum tier, re-upping at the Platinum, Quack Nicholson at the Gold tier, Gregory Holmes at the Platinum tier, Laura Liston, who Blue Wave over there, they raided with us in Stellamontis, and we took some boys out. Me and the crew. All right, Laura and Suddy coming in clutch. I'm gonna post one of the things that I was able to do was very Mission Impossible like, taking down some baddies there. Great time. Thank you so much. Paul Stanwyck at the Silver tier, Brian Somnia at the Gold tier, and Nicholas Sheehan at the Bronze tier. I want to thank our premium producers, Todd Burowitz, Caleb Cook, and Toxic. And of course, K-Rock Kiddo Cullen. I want to thank our platinum producers, JC, Jedi Master Cowboy Danger Day, Jonas Young, The Green Gorilla Gamer, Chaotic Monkey, Ryuko Kill 90, Stephen Flesh, Strubles and Bits, Aaron, Bertos Maximos, Tommy, Chris, Hybrid 748, Matt Valdez, Silken, Decimine, Mitchell Gramling, Mike Thomas, Gregory Holmes, and Manex Vigia. I want to thank our gold members, Jesse Garcia, JB the Purple Monkey, Hide Indoors, Katie, Kevin Mitchell, Kevin Diaz, Marcus O'Neill, The Red Arrow, Ageless Hermit, Androsaur, Astronaut Jr., The Winter Gamer, Stingray X, Robbie Bobby Miller himself, Brenton Zachary, Final Fan XZ, Hambone, JD Dillinger, Stone Cold E.T., Tino Six Speed, N. Johnson, Sean McKenzie, Rick Arrington, Matthew King, Duh Overlord, Dewane Raksha, Drellish, Rick Davis, Steph Mildener, Samuel Nestling, Maximum Carnage, Michael Hassett, Drug Prowlin' Wolf, Battered Haddock, Arlie Upper 90, Bonnie Barefoot, and the Lord Commander Suddy, who is out of the backpack this week. I'm not carrying him. In fact, he's carrying my blueprints. So thank you, Suddy. I'm in your backpack today, buddy. There you go. That said, thank you all so much for supporting us on Patreon. Again, it's the reason why we get to do all the cool stuff we get to do. The reason why the lights are on, the show keeps running, is all because we're fan funded over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. And also, like our members over on YouTube, Kyle Stevenson, believe that.
Shout out to Laura Liston, Jay Mavs, Alex Smith, Reese, Silk Cannet, Jonathan Kelly, Meg, Nisa Howard, The Kush Completionist, Mr. Light, Freight Conductor, and Stribbles Bits, and Tommy. Get a trophy next to your name in chat. Oh, Tommy gifted 5 memberships. Shout out to Tommy. Become green in the chat and help support us do what we do every single week. Thing that we love to do. So appreciate y'all.
Yeah. All right, gang. So this week we weren't going to do any news, because this is our wrap-up episode. We talk about the biggest. We solved the great mystery of the year, which was what was the biggest story out of PlayStation this year, right? And in games, news, and all that jazz. We have a heartbreaking story, one that I feel like we need to talk about, and honor this person and their memory. So Kyle Stevenson, take it away, sir.
This comes from Chris Scullion over at VGC, and Chris writes, Battlefield head, Call of Duty co-creator, and Respawn CEO Vince Zampella has died. As reported by NBC Los Angeles, the former Infinity Ward co-founder and Call of Duty co-creator died in a car crash on Southern California's Angeles Crest Highway. The car reportedly veered off the road in the San Gabriel Mountains and hit a concrete barrier, after which it caught fire. The driver was trapped in the fire while a passenger was ejected from the car as a result of the crash. The driver died at the scene and the passenger died at the hospital, NBC reports. It's not confirmed whether Zampella was the driver or the passenger, and the identity of the other person in the car has not yet been confirmed. A spokesperson for Electronic Arts said, quote, This is an unimaginable loss, and our hearts are with Vince's family, his loved ones, and all those touched by his work. Vince's influence on the video game industry was profound and far-reaching. A friend, colleague, leader, and visionary creator, his work helped shape modern interactive entertainment and inspired millions of players and developers around the world. His legacy will continue to shape how games are made and how players connect for generations to come. Zampella started his career as a graphic designer in the 90s, eventually working for game companies such as Atari and Sega. His big break came at 2015 Incorporated, where he was the lead designer of the critically acclaimed Electronic Arts first-person shooter Medal of Honor Allied Assault. After its release, Zampella co-founded Infinity Ward with Grant Collier and Jason
Sorry,
West.
that's a mistype on their part. That's 2005.
2005, thank you. Zampella co-founded Infinity Ward with Grant Collier and Jason West and signed a publishing agreement with Activision with the aim of creating a first-person shooter that would surpass the Medal of Honor series. The result was the blockbuster Call of Duty franchise, and Zampella would continue to lead Infinity Ward as the studio released numerous entries in the series up to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 in 2009. Zampella's relationship with the series would last less than a decade, however, and following a high-profile dispute with Activision, which saw Zampella and West fired and denied bonuses for Modern Warfare 2, they formed Respawn Entertainment in 2010. The studio would go on to release Titanfall, Titanfall 2, Apex Legends, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order with their former publisher, Electronic Arts. Respawn was acquired by EA in 2017, and Zampella took on leadership of another EA-owned studio, the LA arm of DICE, in 2020, before being chosen to oversee the Battlefield series in 2021, following the disappointing release of Battlefield 2042. The result of Zampella's leadership was Battlefield 6, which released earlier this year and sold over 7 million copies in its first 3 days, making it the biggest launch in the series' history. Reacting to the news on Twitter, the Game Awards producer Jeff Keighley, who called Zampella a quote-unquote dear friend, wrote, quote, Vince was an extraordinary person, a gamer at heart, but also a visionary executive with a rare ability to recognize talent and give people the freedom and confidence to create something truly great. I saw that up close while writing the final hours of Titanfall. I'll always be deeply grateful that he trusted me to tell the story of the company's founding. Even when it was difficult or uncomfortable, Vince never wavered in his commitment to honesty and transparency. He believed that the truth mattered, and he was willing to share it with the world. Vince cared deeply about doing the right thing, and even while working inside large organizations, he consistently pushed to put players first, to prioritize the experience, the craft, and the people who played the games. He leaves behind an incredible legacy of work. I'll miss our dinners and long conversations, and while he created some of the most influential games of our time, I always felt he still had his greatest one ahead of him. It's heartbreaking that we'll never get to play it.
Charlie Intel posts an incredible career for Vince Zampella. Worked on Medal of Honor, founded Infinity Ward, co-created Call of Duty, founded Respawn Entertainment, created Titanfall, created Apex Legends, was the head of Battlefield, and I'll add this one in, revived the series. Man. Truthfully, he meant a tremendous amount to me as just video games, man. He was a part of so much of my childhood and those formidable memories. And like, speaking of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I remember skipping school. I remember eighth period I played hooky, and I ditched my last class just so I could head on over to GameStop, as that was the first mature game I was able to buy by myself, and purchase that copy of Jesus Christ, Modern Warfare 2. And playing that all day, all night on repeat for God knows how long. Um, this is a man that refused to miss. You know, hey, you heard me when we talked about Battlefield 6. I said, "In Vince we trust." And that was like a common phrase amongst so many, because this is a guy that, yeah, listen, hundreds and, at this point, thousands of people worked on all these games, right? And their hard work is not forgotten here. But this is a guy that headed these studios that created that leadership, created some of the best multiplayer experiences ever, and kept on topping them. And it's a tremendous loss, man. It's tremendous. I got the news and I literally I gasped. People, my best friend Amy, she turned to me. She's like, "What's wrong?" I got I go to the bathroom. I just stood there, and I'm just collecting myself, because I, it's the beauty of video games that these people you'll never meet, but they make such a lasting impact on you. And my heart goes out to, everyone's family, Vince's family, um, friends, all that. We lost a visionary. We lost someone that truly, from every story that of which I've heard of him, only great things, and not just putting players first, but putting people first. And man, in the last few years, we've seen more and more people not do those things, forget those values, but seeing him not waver in those things, and yes, put the player experience above all. Um, yeah, Kyle Stevenson.
Well said, buddy. I don't know if I can add anything to it, but I know, as not a massive player of his past works, of course, I played a little bit of pretty much about everything. I mean, I love Star Wars Fallen Order or Jedi big time. There's no doubt in my mind that his legacy and the way he went about his business will continue for years to come, which I think is really, really important and lovely. I wish he was able to still do it himself, because it's tragic. And but I know that his memory and just the way he went about things are going to continue, which is great.
Yeah. T, as someone who I really just started getting into like his body of work, not so much with the Black Ops series, but just like Call of Duty in general, jumping into that franchise for the first time. What are your thoughts, man?
Obviously it's sad for me, not because I know him or know much of him, but it's sad for me because seeing people who did know him or did respect him or did look up to him are so impacted by his passing. Being on Twitter today, I'm not exaggerating, it was every post for scrolls upon scrolls upon scrolls of just people that I respect and look up to in the industry being upset at this loss, and this person touching them in so many important and impactful ways. And that just shows me how good of a person he really was, and how he truly left a lasting positive impact in this industry, which there are people like that exist in the industry, but I feel like they're few and far between more and more recently. So that adds an extra layer to the tragedy of it. I Sorry, I'm trying to get personal, but
Yeah, go for it.
I didn't realize how he had passed, and hearing the reasoning for it hit a little personally for me. So I'm reeling a little bit from that. So if I'm looking emotional, it's not because I didn't know him, I didn't know personal him, but yeah. So sorry about that, but
No,
it's an awful way to go. It's an awful thing for people to experience, especially when you are seemingly healthy and it happens out of nowhere and you're young. it's, not that loss is ever easy, but loss in that way is extra difficult. But just seeing the impact that he had on people's lives in this industry across the board is really just a tragedy that his light is not here anymore.
And, Stefano writes, rest in peace, Vince, Rob, and Lamar Wilson, who's, man, Lamar as well, like, an amazing YouTuber, and hearing, their passing as well. And even just hearing, like, from what I understand, he took his own life. Like, man, positive folks, you're right. Like, or seemingly, like, we never know what people are going through.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And yeah, I think in the gaming community, there's been just a tremendous amount of loss in the past week. And it's hurt. And I think it's the untimely fashion of it all, right? That's the thing that stings the most. 55 is so incredibly young for Vince, 48, I believe, for Lamar. And it sucks because there's just so much darkness out there, right? And, like I said, like it seems like sometimes it only feels like it gets dimmer. But I think the thing that helps is knowing the impact that he has made on, not just the folks that we, love and respect, but like also the common gamer, like, us. And knowing that type of leadership has inspired not just the next generation of, game developers, right? But also the next generation, right? The folks that we don't know about, but saw his work and got inspired by it. Just like how the Expedition director got inspiration from Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger and all that. Like, yeah, it stings and hurts knowing that we won't see another work from him. But hopefully, or no, not even, knowing that influence will rub off and another creator will take up that mantle gives me great hope. So, for multiplayer gamers everywhere, it feels like everybody from the community of Arc Raiders that I saw give him love, Infinity Ward, which is a company he no longer works for, but like showering him with praise, EA, Respawn, all of it, man. Everybody across the board. This is horrible and horrific. And again, all love goes out to him, his family, and the other person who was involved, their family as well, because like truly, truly awful, and not a way I want to end this year, but it's important. So hug someone, tell them you love them. It's the Christmas time, you spend time with those who are important with for you or whatever, tell them how much they mean to you. It's really all we can do.
It's a weird pivot, but I do want to celebrate the works that he helped create. And so, like, I remember hearing so much about Titanfall 2 from friend of the show, Emmett Watkins, one of his favorite games ever, that when I played it, it kind of blew my mind of the parkour nature in, like, mixed with the first person shooter was something so fresh and cool to me. I remember back when every game I tried, I would be like, right, it's platinum or bust. But there's that one trophy where you have to do the training course like in under a minute or something crazy. That training course is intense. And I just remember being just shocked and awed of how talented players were at that, and just, again, the skill that went into that, especially pivoting from Titanfall 1, which didn't, I think, light the world on fire is what they were hoping it to be, and then turning it into like a single player. Well, I believe that had a multiplayer stuff too, but more narrative driven focus. And then like Apex Legends was and still is in many circles the top game out there for people to play together.
Yeah.
That even got me in because I was like, oh, let me try it out. I played, I don't know, not a ton, but a decent amount. I think I played with you once or twice, Joe.
Yeah.
It's his games mean a lot to a lot of people, and I'm glad that his legacy will live on in those as well, because those games are not going to go anywhere, and people will be able to truly, granted it's a whole team, right? Vince didn't make the games himself, but have his, DNA and hands in all these incredible games are super. We're lucky to have lived in a timeline where we got to experience his work.
Yeah. And, again, getting positive writing in the chat. Vince is an absolute legend, unquestionably on gaming's Mount Rushmore. His legacy will never be forgotten. That's something that hit me as I'm like, oh wow, this again. I had to take a break from the real world for a second to collect myself when I first heard it, and that's because yeah, man, I've been unknowingly with this guy for over 2 decades, right? I remember playing Medal of Honor. I love that. I love that game. I remember playing Call of Duty, Finest Hour on PC. I was there at Apex Legends, or sorry, Titanfall 1, playing it on PC with the Titanfall controller and just laying waste to folks. I remember Titanfall 2, and we should play that game. Everybody should just buy it and tell EA you want more of this. And that story
not to
with
mention,
BD.
not to mention, in my eyes, revitalizing Star Wars in games,
right?
With the Jedi Fallen Order, and
and
taking a genre that's blowing up in a Souls action game and putting it in the Star Wars formula. It just worked perfectly.
100%. And seeing him again, Call of Duty, all of them. I love them so much, and it's his DNA, right? That's in those games. And yeah, man, Apex Legends following me to BR and putting out one that could stand next to a Fortnite and stand next to a PUBG, and then go out there and revive a series that everybody thought was dead in Battlefield. And the man's pedigree, the man's everything, it spoke for itself, man. Tremendous loss. Jam-packed Sam writes, I felt the same way. I've been watching interviews with Vince since I was 8. He was always there for those core memories, and he made so many,
Yeah. Medal of Honor was one of the first games that I vividly recall playing co-op with my dad. It's always jokingly my answer in the pre-show for Guess the Game. Anytime there's a war, I'm like, oh, Medal of Honor, because it's one of the few games that I actually have memories of from that kind of franchise. In terms of a war setting that I played split screen co-op with my dad.
Yeah. And it's,
or passing Dominic, the controller every death in the game, things like that.
Yeah. Dominic writes, log live BT 77274. God, man, I love that game. Go play Titanfall 2. I don't know what I have to. Just go play it. It's on sale for $4.
Yeah, it's always on sale for $5 and less.
I've heard the campaign for that one is really good, right?
Incredible. Oh my word. It gets timey-wimey and real good.
Nice.
Yes. So that said, love you, Vince.
Also, TZ mentions this, and I also wanted to bring it up, but this is a tough time of year for a lot of people. So if people are struggling mentally, emotionally, things like that, the holidays in particular tend to be very difficult. And just remember that outwardly, people don't necessarily look what you would anticipate someone who is depressed looked or upset looked. A lot of times people put on a mask. And so even if your friends seem okay, it doesn't hurt to just randomly reach out and say, hey, thinking of you, how you doing? And yeah, that's really important right now, but always, just always as well. I think there was an ad that went around last year that I think was from the UK of 2 men at a football game, and they both seemed really excited and really happy. And one seemed depressed and one seemed really happy. And then the one who quote unquote looked depressed was the one who wasn't actually, and the one who was happy was, and there was a really powerful message there. So I think that applies also really well right now with some of the other losses we've had recently, in the gaming space, but also in the Hollywood space as well. It's just a reminder to just touch base with the people that you care about, even if they seem okay. Just a quick sending, like, hey, thinking of you, love you, is all it takes sometimes. And it's really important.
Yeah.
Love you, Joe. Love you, T.
Love you both.
Love everyone in chat listening.
The kid freaking out in the back, I thought for a second was
you heard him?
Light. Yeah. And then I'm like,
No, I think mine is
no,
actually
no.
in bed. She's been fighting it every night, excited for the holidays. But
that's definitely Owen.
It's definitely Owen.
It's definitely.
Yeah, good for her.
The kids are wild animals leading up to Christmas. There's nothing it's just
don't know what's getting into these kids.
Like it shocked me earlier when you're like, Little Light's last day of school is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they've been home. Friday was their last day, so like they're already in play mode.
Well, I think because she's technically still in pre-K, she it's also a daycare, so they're just open. And I was gonna stay with her the whole week, but unfortunately, Santa has stuff to do still. So
Yeah.
you're still going to school until tomorrow.
That said, we have another serious bit of news before we wrap up this year that has been 2025 with some Naughty Dog news.
Naughty Dog was being naughty. Someone's
on a naughty list. We're going to find out who in this story. Probably, the president of Naughty Dog. Go for it, Kyle Stevenson.
Jason Schreier from Bloomberg writes, Naughty Dog Studio orders employee overtime for Intergalactic. Employees at Sony Group Corporation's Naughty Dog Studio are working mandatory overtime to finish a demo for their next video game, Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, reviving an infamous workplace tradition that is increasingly frowned upon across the industry. For the past 7 weeks, the Santa Monica-based studio behind The Last of Us has been pushing its staff to work long hours to get ready for an upcoming review of the demo by its parent company, according to people familiar with the situation. Starting in late October, staff were asked to begin working a minimum of 8 extra hours a week and logging their overtime in an internal spreadsheet, said the people, who asked not to be identified because they weren't authorized to speak publicly. This overtime period was an attempt to get the production back on track after several missed deadlines. The employees were instructed to not work more than 60 hours a week. Staff were also told to return to the office 5 days a week for this period, up from 3 previously, sending some employees scrambling to find alternative care arrangements for children and pets. Representatives for Sony and Naughty Dog declined to comment. Excessive overtime, also called crunch, had long been commonplace in the video game industry, thanks to the unpredictability of game development. But in recent years, following blowback from workers and in the media, many companies have tried to mitigate such practices. Naughty Dog, one of the most respected game makers thanks to the hit franchises like Uncharted and The Last of Us, has earned a reputation over the years for its binge-working culture. In 2021, after facing burnout and some attrition among its workers following the release of The Last of Us Part 2, Naughty Dog began building a new team of producers charged in part with alleviating the overload of work on upcoming projects. But many of those producers have since left the company, according to the people familiar with the situation. Some teams at Naughty Dog worked long hours to finish the game's debut trailer, which was released last December. But this is the first time in recent years that overtime has been mandated across the bulk of the studio. The game is slated for release in mid-2027, according to the people familiar with the schedule, leaving some employees wondering if the overtime requirements will get worse later in the development cycle. For most staff, the recent period of mandated overtime ended this week as Naughty Dog finalized the demo. Management told employees that the company will return to its standard requirement of 3 days in the office each week through the end of January, according to people familiar with the communications. The company said it plans to provide a more detailed schedule for 2026 after the holiday break. Earlier this year, members of the production team were each given customized metal coins that seemed to capture, purposefully or not, the current state of the studio's workplace attitude. On one side was the company's paw print logo. On the other side, a quote from the trailer for Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, quote, "The suffering of generations must be endured to achieve our divine end." End
Ooh.
quote. Yikes.
Oh, no.
Neil, what the fuck, man?
Yikes.
That didn't age well for them.
Nope.
Didn't they have a whole, like it was like a vid doc on the Last of Us Part 2, and they're like,
Yeah.
hey, listen, we learned our lesson. We have
Yeah.
producers now.
Million
And these
percent.
producers are going to keep us on track. We're not going to do crunch no more.
We learned our lesson until we had a new game that needed to come out.
Yeah.
Then we no longer have those.
Yeah.
Until Neil started directing HBO shows. Yeah, like, go for it.
I was gonna say the fact that they said like, oh, you're gonna go back to regular schedule for January, but we'll give you the schedule for 2026 does not bode well for me. I can see why they would be concerned that they are going to have a much more fully loaded schedule, overtime forced schedule in 2026, because that wording in particular seemed pretty telling.
Yep.
I feel like they're usually very careful with their wording. The company said it plans to provide more detailed schedule for 2026 after the holiday break. That to me sounds like, yeah, you're going to have crunch after the holidays. I just feel extra bad for the employees because with how volatile the industry already is, it's not like you can quit and find a different job because the workplace is kind of toxic. You really don't have a choice if you want to keep working in this industry. You have to work where you can work.
And
So
not just that, but if you're working on a project like the Heretic Prophet, why can't I speak today? Blah, 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 blah.
there's been a lot going on.
Yeah, the Human Torch was denied a bank loan. If you're working on a game that's heavily NDA'd, it's not like you could share what you worked because it's under NDA.
Yeah.
You're not credited. So it's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I cut you off. Continue. I'm so sorry.
No. That's totally fine because I was pretty much done there. I was just going to say, like, it's unless you're paying them like double salary. I mean, even then, the fact that it's mandatory isn't okay. But let's say, like, best case scenario, I feel like you should have to pay them like overtime rates, which would typically be double, I think. I act like I fucking know. I feel like overtime rates should be double. Mixed with holiday rates because it is holiday time on top of that. So I feel like you should have extra for holiday, extra for overtime. I also don't like the fact that it's mandatory. I feel like highly encouraged is one thing, still not okay, but is one thing. Mandatory is something completely different. I know on paper it's like, 3 days out of office to 5 days in office. That's not that bad. It's only 2 extra days. But if you are someone who has kids at home or a variety of things, like that's a big switch up. That's a big switch up.
That are already used to a schedule, right? Like mom and daddy are home on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and now they're not. That's right. That's wild.
As someone who doesn't have family that can watch my child, if I were in a situation like that, I would be completely screwed. My kid would be coming to the office with me because I don't have anybody to watch her. So like, I'm sure that happens too. And now you have to worry like, oh, am I going to be penalized because I can't do what I need to do in this capacity or something? It's just like, there are so many layers to this that are not okay. And again, say what you want, but this is a perfect example of why unions are good. Like I live in a very anti-union, not this household, but my family in general is very anti-union. And it used to just, let's use our brains here, people.
Come on, man. Todd Oxford writes, real talk, something needs to happen at Naughty Dog to figure out how to make a game shorter than 7 years and not cost $300 million to make. Smaller scope, shorter games. No more mocap, ? I mean, how can you argue when listen, they got HBO shows, they got movies now, right? These are games that transcend gaming, right? Their games are the movie games. They're the ones that are always up for game of the year, right? So it's hard to say, well, you got to make your games no mocap or shorter or smaller or whatever. It's like, yeah, but when a Naughty Dog game comes out, you listen and you watch and you play. Game Positive writes, I've worked OT. Game Positive is a software engineer. I worked OT due to management scope creep, which sucks, but I've also worked overtime because devs did not hit their targets, which is kind of on us. Funny, Game Positive, how you made fun of my mustache that doesn't connect, but your grammar here. What's with all this, huh?
But I also don't think that's fair either, because sure, you didn't hit your targets, but why didn't you hit your targets? Did you not hit your targets because you were slacking off, or did you not hit your targets because there were unforeseen circumstances? Like, that's still not fair. Yeah. I see where you're coming from. Like, okay, sure, some of that onus has to be on the worker, but at the end of the day, you if you're in this field, work in an industry that has a lot of things that come up that you need to solve. And if you can't solve them, that's going to delay the timeline. Like notoriously, people say who work in development, like opening doors and walking upstairs is really hard. So what if all of a sudden your character can't walk up a stairs because you added a toaster? Like you have to figure these things out. And if you can't, that's going to delay things. That's not your fault. That's something that needs to be built into the scope and the timeline. You have to account for those issues. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Nisa
gay dev,
says-
but it sounds like it sucks.
Yeah. Nisa says, but Joe, you can have a really good game, but a shorter experience. Listen, I beat The Last of Us Part 2 in 20 hours. It was intense. It was the most intense 20 hours I've ever played, but it's not long by any stretch. They're not a dev that creates the 100-hour games like a Elden Ring, but to put that into perspective, you have a From Software game that's out, seemingly every 2 to 3, sometimes 4 years, and they define their genres. It could be over 100+ hours long. It's like something at the culture of Naughty Dog isn't working great. Obviously, if you've seen, the producing team that they've long since in their history never had until this moment kind of up and leave, something has maybe gone a bit awry. I don't know.
I mean, Game Positive did put in, let's not forget that they did have a game that they were working on that was canceled.
Yes,
That
that's
too.
very
So
true.
it hasn't been a full 7 years just working on Intergalactic. There was a game that who knows how long they did actually put into it that never saw the light of day. Still not a reason for this.
Especially for a demo. Like, come on.
Yeah. It's an internal demo. I'm sure
It's for the
Herman
shareholders
and
to
whatever
make them
can
happy,
be
but,
like, yeah. It's just, I don't know. I think we all, yes, it would suck. We could wait a little bit longer to play Intergalactic if that means the people who are making them are not under this heavy stress.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me trigger Game Positive one more time by this comment by our good friend Todd Aksha in the chat that writes, I feel like AI will be used if things don't change, ... which will be the worst. All right, there you go. Now, Eric, hashtag Game Positive. He's going to really stew on that one. I mean, yeah, this sucks. And again, we don't know the inner workings of Naughty Dog. We don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. And I think the only person that really knows is Jason. But yeah, this is also them kind of going back on their word of like, hey, our workplace culture has changed. It's like, well, now I think the Sony execs, because some games didn't work out or pan out, are now, tapping on their watch going, okay, dude, time to deliver. The last game didn't even come out. You got to get on this and churn something out,
I will say, talking of like culture and how it seems like there needs to be a culture shift, or maybe there's a little bit of negative crunch culture still baked into Naughty Dog. Obviously, I don't work in the gaming field, but when I was a teacher and in schools, I saw this multiple times where it takes a very long, intentional time to build a positive culture in a work environment. And it takes hardly no time at all for a negative culture to be built in. And it's really hard to change it once it's already slipped down into that negative. But it's so easy to slide into the toxic negative culture. And it's really hard to work your way back out into a positive, healthy work environment culture. And I'm going to assume that's kind of the same for companies across the board, because I can't imagine it would be that different. But I saw this multiple times in schools that I worked at where maybe I was the common denominator. Ooh. Just kidding. I know the common denominator in every instance. Anyways, you can have a really healthy, great, positive environment and culture, and then one or two things happen that really just knock it off its axis. And trying to get back to that positive, healthy place is very, very challenging. And Naughty Dog has been through a lot. Like you guys both said, they had a giant game that was canceled. They had someone that was really important leave. So even if they had made great strides towards that positive culture, that no crunch, things like that, those two things alone, let alone things that we don't know about, really could have knocked them off their axis and had to make
100%.
them try to refigure things out. So hopefully when they say like the new schedule in 2026, hopefully that's not this reintroduction of crunch culture. Hopefully they are able to figure it out, but it might be, hey, we can't have you at home 3 days. We can't have you at home 3 days a week, or we can't have you at home in office 3 days a week. We need you in office 4 days a week. Or maybe it's, hey, once a month we need you to work a Saturday or something like, and again, not that those are great, but hopefully they can find better ways to get more productivity done versus the crunch and slowly get back to a position that it sounds like they were really working towards or almost at before.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Todd Oxra writes, last comment here. It's a very spicy topic in the chat. Todd Oxra writes, Neil had to leave Hollywood and come back to Naughty Dog. So maybe that's the reason. I mean, yeah, we talked about it like, earlier this year, right? It's like, Neil was like, hey, listen, I'm going to step away from the show, not because season 2 was really bad, but because I got to make this game. And, see him leave that setup to start working on Intergalactic, or go 10 toes deep, as the kids say, stand out business and work on Intergalactic. So I don't know, maybe. That said, and then one last one. Game Positive writes in reply, because I knew that would trigger him. Game Positive writes, every developer making games today has been using AI since 2022. All right, blanketed statements. Yeah, whatever.
But again,
I
feel like there's.
Let's take this AI talk. All right, let's toss it over this. I don't want. Well, that's a 2026 problem. Okay. All right. That's for cities that don't have enough drinking waters problem. No. Right here, right now, what we can solve.
Again, separation between AI and generative AI. Right. Separation there.
Separation, absolutely. But also.
And the Steven Spielberg movie AI.
Is he making an AI movie?
Oh, it's an older movie.
Oh. I haven't seen it, but yeah.
Movie?
I think with Haley Joel Osment, I believe, is a little AI boy.
That creeps me out. Don't give me AI boys.
Am I making that up? I swear the movie is
there's
called
an AI movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never seen it, but I know it exists.
Nonetheless, 2026 problem.
I feel like I'm losing the room.
It's time to square up the year that has been 2025. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Yes, Kyle Stevenson. Yes.
Just because of the way it is in the doc, are we doing the wrapped? Are we doing stories first? What are we doing?
Let us do the stories first, and then let's send everybody packing with our wrapped report. Cool. All right. That said, this is how we do it. Each and every year, we square up the year, and I break it down by every quarter. So like every four months or 3 months, I'll talk about each story that we talked about, and then we're going to find out which one was the biggest, and we'll keep on doing that until there's only 4 contestants. We find out what was the biggest story. In addition to this year, we introduced a drinking game.
Any drink does not have to be alcohol. Yes. We are not telling you to drink something you cannot or don't not want to drink. I will be drinking Dr. Pepper.
But listen here, folks. It's the holiday season, and I know you got that little case of bourbon under the desk.
So whoop-de-doo.
Crack it open. Pour yourself some scotch. Scotch. Down goes scotch to my belly. And then drink along with us for every time we put Xbox as a title of a PlayStation show. Drink every time we bring up AI and a major topic.
You'll be drunk.
You're already drunk. I hate to tell you this. We brought up 4 times. Go. Drink every time we bring up layoffs.
Oh, God.
Every time we talk about a canceled game. And I wrote drink about when we talk about, but I didn't figure that out.
Just drink when we talk.
Just drink when we talk. So let's get into it. Yeah, put some eggnog in there.
Oh, that makes me worried because when I think back of the year, I think of it as like a general, man, we played a lot of really great things this year.
Yeah.
But I don't know. These headlines are going to make me think differently.
We are getting this audience. Let me see if the blue button works because the Go XLR isn't working. Let's get everybody up. Let's do this. Did it work?
Yeah. I will say, astrologically speaking, this year was the year of burn it down.
Okay. Oh, it was.
2026 is supposed to be the year of rebuilding. So
okay. Hey, that makes me feel better. That's good.
That's right. All right, in January, let's do this.
That's good, TZ. That's
good.
Great.
What did they say?
Light will need that gallon of Dr. Pepper she had weeks ago.
I talked about that on the main show, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And by this time, it's fermented, so now it's alcohol. January, we talked about the most anticipated PlayStation games of 2025. Fun fact: not Expedition 33 on that list. It's crazy. The Last of Us Season 2 teaser trailer reacts. I'll remember that. Story number 2. What Halo and Gears coming to PlayStation? Sorry. What if Halo and Gears come to PS5 and Nintendo Switch would mean for Xbox's future?
That's a drink, Tally.
That's a drink. Let's go. That's one. Put that one. Hey, Kyle, could you put that a one
I'm taking notes now while I'm drinking my H2O in air quotes.
There you go. Let's go. Yes. PlayStation's major shakeup. Live CEO shakeup. Live service games canceled. Nope. Mass Effect is BioWare's last chance. February.
Well, hold on. That's 2 drinks already in January.
Yep.
Wait, what?
What? Live service games canceled. And then we had Xbox on the title.
Oh.
There you go. Tally
okay,
one.
Got it.
You got it. Okay. In February. Take another drink, y'all. Xbox's entire first-party games are headed to PS5. Listen, I get it. My titles are very SEO driven. Okay, they gotta get clicks. February, PlayStation State of Play predictions. And
I like that one.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. That's fun. PlayStation State of Play, our reacts and Soros reveal. PlayStation considers a summer showcase, and I put LOL. Nope. And take another drink. WB Games canceled Wonder Woman, God of War remastered rumors.
Dude, I'm gonna have to
hold
belch.
Yeah.
Just a lot of Dr. Pepper real fast.
Yeah. If I don't take a drink, it's fine. I can't believe in February that Light and I allowed you, Joe, to put Monster Hunter in the title of our show.
This was pre-Monster Hunter annoyance.
That's
crazy. How fast it happened.
That's crazy.
That's how fast it happened.
God bless. And then in March, The Last of Us Part 3, don't bet on it, says Neil Druckmann, man that made his whole entire studio work
Is that a
overtime
cancellation?
for the last 2.5 months. No.
No. Okay.
It's not even there. And then here we go. Monster Hunter Wilds honest review. Listen, that was for you.
Drink every time we say Monster Hunter.
There you go. That's a new one. 2. Put 2 on the list. PlayStation leaked AI characters. Remember that was Aloy talking weird. Ubisoft looking to sell IP in Death Stranding 2 trailer reactions.
There's my belch. I had it.
Hell yes. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Game of the Year contender. Ex-COD boss, new PlayStation studio. That one is Jason Burnell, right? From Black Ops fame. And can Sony block PlayStation games on Xbox? This is PC handheld. The Witcher 4 and Intergalactic delayed to 2027. Can we?
I'm already out of water.
Witcher 4. Witcher 4.
So, out of those 3 months, what do you think is the biggest story that has happened here? Out of each and every month here. Truthfully, for me, I think Wonder Woman getting canceled, man. That's such a bummer. Because it's Monolith.
Are we talking biggest story in terms of like amount of views it got? Or are we talking biggest story in terms of like for us?
Just for us. Like, what do you think the biggest story was? Not so much the impact of like views-wise, but the impact on us-wise as individuals.
The Witcher 4. Talking about The Witcher 4.
God bless. Kyle Stevenson, what say you?
I'm trying to remember what the major shakeup was in January. Was that Jimbo leaving?
That was Herman Host is no longer, if I'm remembering correctly, Herman Host is no longer the CEO of PlayStation. He is back to like president of PlayStation Studios.
Okay.
And Nishino becoming the CEO.
Gotcha. And then the live service games canceled. Which one was that? Was that
God
the
only
one
knows.
Factions?
Yes.
No, right? Was that Factions? No, I don't think so.
I don't know. Poor time.
I feel like we would have put Factions by name in the title.
Yeah.
Didn't we have a there was like multiple live service games, like they just came out and said, okay, we're not doing live service anymore because they're not working out for us. Like
Correct.
right around like Factions, Concord, like all of like I feel like there's a slew that all happened at one time because PlayStation was like, yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Spider and Chat. I think my choice would be Xbox's entire first party games headed to PS5.
Okay. True.
Because ever since then, like
Yeah.
the whole moment, and we'll get to it like in SGF, the whole moment during the Xbox show was, oh my god, the PS5 logo is on the Xbox Direct.
Yeah.
True.
And that is having lasting impacts, whereas the rest of these.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough. Bam. Just like that. Thanos erased it from the notes. These next 3 months get a little hairy. This is in April. Gamers react to the Nintendo Switch 2 $80 price hike, U.S. tariffs effect on the gaming industry. And here's a little fun tidbit. How many angry comments do you think I received on this episode?
What did you say?
Was this about the tariff stuff?
Oh.
About as many hours in Arc Raiders that you have are the same amount of comments you get.
You're all right. You're not far off.
Yeah.
Over under.
Stop the video games.
It's about video games, you stupid idiot. Anyway, Marathon. Is Marathon Bungie's last hope? Oh, Jesus. No, God, no. New tariffs can make the PS5 even more expensive. How many angry comments do you think I got on this? I'll go fuck myself. Oblivion remake leaks. It's real. Bungie's Marathon pricing problem.
We had a marathon run.
Real talk.
We had a marathon.
April was the month of holy crap, games are getting way too expensive. Hey, by the way, Marathon, is it worth it?
We don't know anymore. Indiana Jones PS5 Pro impressions. Claire Obscura Expedition 33 after 20 hours review. Forza Horizon 5 review. And Oblivion remastered impressions. Man, that was a good episode. We just talked about strictly games and games we've been playing. It was nice. May. Borderlands 4 date moved because of GTA 6. They said, no, it's not because of that, dumb idiot. EA layoffs, take a drink, hit Titanfall's Respawn. PlayStation price hikes coming. Xbox brings Gears of War to PS5, rumors. GTA 6 delayed to 2026. Also, T, your hair looked very pretty here. You had the little, braids on the side. It made you look like you were in Lord of the Rings, and I liked it.
Thank you.
Is Bungie's Marathon dead on arrival? Naughty Dog's secret game. Ooh, shh.
I wonder what it could be.
They're crunching on that one too. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 coming to PS5. EA cancels Black Panther game State of Play in June. Summer Game Fest predictions.
I'm down to have a hand, guys. It's getting critical.
These 2 months are so big. Let's just break it down by these 2 months right here. Right? It's a lot. What do you think is the biggest story out of these 2 months?
Give me a minute, because I had 2 texts upstairs because they're just screaming for no reason. So
we gave all the kids candy canes. Now they're all hyped up on sugar. So, T, what say you?
I'm gonna say in May, PlayStation price hikes incoming. Xbox brings Gears of War to PS5. GTA 6 delayed. Where my hair looked pretty, not because my hair looked pretty, but because I feel like that's pretty encompassing of all of the other topics, prices, cancellations, or delays. I just feel like that encompasses a lot of the other topics all in one little nugget.
Yeah,
I would agree too, because that's also not the fruits of the labor, that's not the right term. The end product of us talking about tariffs in April.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guess what? PlayStation prices. They're way up there now.
Yeah, it's great. June. Hey, this is when we went to SGF.
Do you think we get to go again this? Well, Kyle, you do. But Joe, do you think we get invited again this year?
I don't know if I do.
I think you get invited. I don't think they want me back.
I didn't do any content for it. I posted pictures with people.
No. We did. Watch. You want to hear what we did?
We did a whole episode.
Well, we did.
Yeah. No, we did. We did so much. T, what the fuck are you doing? PlayStation
Just kidding, Jeff
State
Keighley. I
of Play-
posted so much on my account.
There you go.
It just all got blocked.
PlayStation State of Play reactions. Our Resident Evil 9, Animusha, Pragmata, Summer Game Fest play gameplay preview. Best games of Summer Game Fest. That was just one title.
Wait.
Joe's really gotta
I
get
just
better at this.
remembered.
Yes.
Jeff Keighley can't be mad at us because he literally gave us 2 days notice. Okay.
Yeah.
We have 3 days to figure
Uh-huh.
our shit out, so he can't be mad. Okay, continue.
Come on, Jeff.
There was also some real world shit happening during SGF.
Oh yeah.
None of which I was super
I
nervous
blocked
about.
that right out.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, no, I remember that because Eric went to the local patrol and he went, hey, you see that fat guy? His mustache doesn't connect. Sony considers buying WB Games. We played Borderlands 4. Actually, T did. Marathon delayed indefinitely by Bungie. Shit. Death Stranding 2 is a bizarre, incredible journey so far. Our review in progress. What is the biggest story in June?
Oh, we went to SGF.
Yeah.
Hell yes. Yeah. I mean, let's epic
That's
go.
that's a major milestone for us.
That's such a... God, we did cool stuff.
I don't
can't wait
care
to go
about
again.
Bungie Marathon. No, we went to SGF.
Sure. Okay. Here's what happened in July.
Is this a double sip? Because it's
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Xbox. You're getting our audience drunk. Is that
Listen.
what you want, Phil?
Since I
Probably.
checked out because of the yelling, I don't know what the correct numbers are. It's a lot. Everyone's
lot.
drinking a lot.
I think it's 4. And then bring up layoffs. That's 1. And then canceled games. I think we're at 3 at this point.
Sure.
And that's because Kyle forgot. Okay. Someone who isn't inebriated, keep count for us. Mass layoffs hit Xbox. Perfect Dark canceled. Neil Druckmann exits The Last of Us HBO show.
that was 3 sips in one headline.
You're right. Get another-
Layoffs, Xbox canceled.
Fair enough. Does Helldivers 2 signal more PlayStation exclusives coming to Xbox? I know. So, and Cyberpunk 2077 coming to PlayStation Plus Extra. Also, T, your hair was on point again. # Slay Queen.
What was my hair like in that episode?
You had a really cute like braided ponytail thing. It was cool. I liked it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice. God of War dev, new game leaks. Remember that one? I remember it. Most anticipated games for the rest of 2025. Battlefield. Actually, you know what? We'll delete that one because that one actually just never came to fruition. Will PlayStation go multi-platform? And Sony sues Tencent over the Horizon Dawn ripoff. Which update to that story? They settled the lawsuit privately, and the Light of Moria is Mordaham, whatever. Blatant Horizon copy has been taken down. So there you go.
Nice.
Sweet.
Then in August, the best indie games on PS5 ranked. It's official. And this was us with the No Small Games crew.
It was a good episode.
Great episode. Loved it. Great human beings.
It's
over
when
there.
Joe wanted us to do a Shark Tank episode without knowing what Shark Tank was.
Yeah.
I feel like I nailed it. PlayStation confirms a third-party push new Halo game coming to PlayStation 5, ? And Battlefield 6 beta breaks records. Gamescom opening night live reacts. Silksong and COD 7 Black Ops revealed. Sony raises the price of the PS5 in the US. And then Gears of War Reloaded on PS5 review and how Sony plans to avoid another Concord. Something tells me none of this matters except PlayStation raising the price of the PlayStation 5 in the US. Cal Stevenson, what do you think? He's thinking. He's thinking. All right, fine. I'm gonna skip you. What say you, Miss? This is obviously the biggest story in the last, 2 months, right? In
Which
July
one?
and August. Sony raises the price of the PS5 in US. I think that was huge news.
Possibly, but we already have that for May? You know what I mean?
Right, but that was just a rumor in May. This is the real deal, Miss. The real deal.
I think you just deleted the one that I was going to say.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Control
what were
Z,
you gonna
Control
say?
Z.
I think with the PlayStation Go multi-platform talk,
Okay.
because everyone else is pretty much doing it. But is PlayStation going to make the jump?
Yeah,
And-
especially because there's still a conversation around the games coming to PC with PlayStation.
Fair enough. September 007 First Light reacts. Insomniac Wolverine at the next State of Play? PSX may look a lot like a Switch 2. And then the next one is Silksong worth the hype? Yes, it is. Don't let the haters say it's too hard. It's great. Helldivers sells better on Xbox. Drink it up. It's been 2.5 seconds. September State of Play leaks and predictions. Venom spinoff in the works? And then, last but not least, our State of Play reactions. What was that?
Did you see the comment that I highlighted?
No.
Reese, Joe's repeated confidence in things he has little to no knowledge of always inspires me.
Fake it till you make it, baby.
That's right. That's why people listen to this podcast and get inspired, Thanks, man.
God,
I've been told you I've been suffering from imposter syndrome the last few weeks.
You never know. That makes you feel good.
All right. October.
Wait. Hold on.
Wait, are we picking
Roll
one from
back
September or
imposter
no?
syndrome.
Oh, sorry.
We're
Yeah.
doing multiple months, aren't we?
September. Let's go. Let's do it.
Haven't we been doing like 2 months at a time and then choosing one?
Well, you know what? It's getting hairy, so let's just do a month at a time.
Okay, but roll back
We're
the
drunk.
imposter syndrome here. Okay.
We're drunk.
I love how we're drunk and none of us are actually drinking.
Yeah.
Okay,
Speak
but
for yourself.
our minds are basically there right now.
Yeah.
100%.
This year of all years, you can't have imposter syndrome
Why?
because we literally were invited to SGF. We went to PAX East. We went to the New York City Game Awards. We did so many cool freaking things that you
That's
got
true.
invited to because you deserve to have a space in this industry and you have a name in this industry. So shut that voice up right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You hear me? You hear me,
Thank you for
voice?
inspiring.
Shush.
Thank you for
Get out of there.
Thank you for inspiring me.
The little man in my head that was waiting to say it just ran down the stairs. He was like, "Oh, nope, not the time."
I will kick him too. You
Please do.
let me.
I welcome it.
Roundhouse kick to the face.
He's been living rent free for years. He needs to move on.
Get the fuck out of here. 2026, maybe you can come back, but 2025, we got no space for you here.
That's right.
Okay?
That's
The next 2 weeks, leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me
All right.
alone. We earned it this year.
Just like AI, we'll save that for 2026, but for right
Different
now,
problems.
October.
Okay.
Yes, Cassie.
Oh, I thought we were picking
Wait,
one for
that's
Oh,
September.
yeah,
Pick
you're
one.
right, you're right. Pick one.
All over the place.
I will never pick anything with a removable disk drive in the title because how dare
God
you?
bless. God bless.
The worst thing ever made that Sony ever made.
I think it's a State of Play, man.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
got
I
to see
think so,
Wolvie,
too.
right?
Oh, God, and he looks great.
And some.
Let's- yeah.
Oh, I was thinking the leaks too. I thought they were the same one, but that's okay. State of Play. Yeah.
And we need the voice of JD Phoenix and Logan on the show.
Mm.
Pronto. It must be done. All right, gang. Take another drink. PlayStation Plus. Is it a better deal after Xbox Game Pass
I'm
price
almost
hike?
out of drink.
EA to be acquired for $55 billion by Saudi Arabia. Drink when Saudi Arabia is mentioned, because I know they can't. Or at least the women aren't allowed. Anyway, Ghost of Yote, honest review after 30 hours. Ubisoft canceled a post-Civil War Assassin's
Drink.
Creed game.
God,
Drink
that makes
because
me
that
so
sounded
upset.
so freaking
That game
cool,
would have been
dude.
so good.
Oh my God, when has killing the KKK been political? Jeez, what are you doing, dude?
The same year that saying Nazis are bad is political.
Right. Remember Django Unchained? Remember that?
Yeah.
God,
Good
go
movie.
watch it.
Watched it for
Go
the first
watch
time
it.
this year.
So one of my favorite movies ever. Love it. All right. Okay, Ghost of Yote and Battlefield 6 sales dominate. Blue Point, Bloodborne, I don't even know what I wrote there. I think it was a wish casting for a Blue Point Bloodborne game.
No, there
Anyway.
were rumors. There were
Oh, yes.
rumors.
Correct.
Rumor had it.
PSX in 2027 rumors. Oh, yeah, there you go. PlayStation exclusives. Are they becoming outdated? And Horizon movie in the works. Halo on PS5 marks the end of the console wars. Xbox goes full party publisher.
I'm counting that
Jesus
as
Christ.
2 for that tally.
Two. Just put 3 in there. I get it. These titles, I get it. They're super SEO clickbaity. I understand. I'm really enlightening myself.
So
Here, I got
before we
the
move on
picture.
to November,
Yeah.
I think the biggest one is Halo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? That is a major mascot from another platform on PlayStation.
And showing
Dude.
that Xbox is all in on their new
Yes, 1,000,000%.
shift.
Bro, you saw Halo. Halo was in the PlayStation Wrapped trailer for games to look forward to on PlayStation.
Wild times.
Drink? Am I drunk? Did I actually?
Am I drink?
Exactly. Lenny. November. Is PlayStation bringing back cross-buy and dynamic pricing? Arc Raiders? Yes, let's talk about it. I put it in here and I get to say it. Arc Raiders, a PlayStation 5 Game of the Year contender. Well, guess what? It's a Platty's Game of the Year contender, baby.
It sure
it's
is.
a Platty's Game of the Year contender.
Dude, I can't stop burping. That's so much soda so fast.
Dan, if you're listening, she needs another.
Dan, I need soda. Oh, he just texted. That was weird. Maybe he is watching.
Oh, he is. Is Steam Machine's PlayStation's new rival console? Horizon MMO skips PS5 and GTA 6 delayed again. Drink for the delayed in GTA 6.
Sure.
Is Sony ditching the PC strategy for Valve's Steam Machine? And our Game Award predictions. Death Stranding 2 rated for PC. Destiny 3 in pre-production in the works. Our Game of the Year 2025 nominations. What's the biggest story here in November? Kyle Stevenson.
It's probably the Steam Machine, right?
Man, can I say something?
Plus GTA 6 delayed again. Same show.
I'm gonna just say I don't give a about GTA 6. I'm just gonna say it. It looks pretty. I bet when the game comes out, I'm gonna play the crap out of it. It's gonna be my Game of the Year contender, whatever. I can't get excited for GTA 6 because it still doesn't feel like it exists.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to get excited until like we are closer
Yep.
to the release date.
Mm-hmm. I need to see actual gameplay, if I'm totally honest.
Yeah.
Did you guys both play other GTA games?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you guys were GTA people or not.
That said, who's the chick in GTA 6? The playable lady?
I don't remember her name.
Respectfully.
Both of them. Bam.
Let's hope there's a scene and we all get to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Joe, there are websites for that.
I want to see the professionals at work.
God, I wish I had a fucking soundboard because I would have that sound preloaded.
Well, boy, 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 boy.
The orange and black websites sound effects.
You know, I could add it into StreamYards. I could do it.
Sure.
But
I feel like there are enough times
Lucia.
where it could have been.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Hands, Lucia.
Mm-hmm.
My word.
I thought you gave me a candy. You gave me the wrapper.
I thought he threw a can at you. I'm gonna be honest.
He handed me a can of Dr. Pepper to refill for the drinking game, and then he checked something that I thought was the high chew candy, but it was just the wrapper.
Fair enough. All right, and in December, what's the Game Awards mystery statue? Predictions and God of War casting and Helldivers movie update. Everything announced at the Game Awards. Larian Studios responds to Divinity AI drama, and Bungie's Marathon gets a second chance. God bless Marathon.
Can I just say we had a couple months in a row without a cancellation?
Hey.
Or a
Pretty
layoff?
great. That's pretty great.
Or mention of Xbox?
No.
Well,
Every month we had a mention of Xbox.
December.
Okay, but that's not a run. We had a couple months with no layoffs and a couple months with no cancellations.
All right, small victories. What's the biggest one here, you think?
Probably the Game Awards episode, right?
I would think maybe the statue with the predictions of the Game Awards, because I don't think anything really surprised us at the Game Awards, to be completely honest.
That's fair.
And then we also talked about like God of War and Helldivers.
Yeah. Good call. Good call.
All right, now we're this is where it gets hairy. January, what Halo and Gears of War coming to PlayStation 5 could mean for Xbox's future. May, PlayStation price hikes are incoming, and Xbox brings Gears of War to PS5. Or June, our Resident Evil 9 Onimusha Pragmata SGF gameplay preview Best games, Summer Game Fest 2025. SEO, SEO, SEO. Donkey Kong Bonanza.
See, this
What do
is
you
hard
think?
because I want to say the SGF one because that was just so big for us.
It's a personal win.
But in terms of like topics, I feel like it's probably January.
Yes. But then also, the price hikes have happened and they have an impact. Like, like we talked about, I think, last week of like console sales lowest since 95.
True.
Games are getting more expensive.
That's true. Also, I read that Xbox brings Gears of War as Xbox brings God of War. I literally reread that 5 times and I was like, that doesn't make sense. And my brain was really like reeling right then. And I was like, what is wrong with the sentence? I knew it wasn't right. I knew I wasn't reading it right, but I couldn't read it right.
Yeah. Well, maybe something's in that Dr. Pepper. Who knows?
Yeah. Chemicals.
Kyle Stevenson, what's the big story?
I'm still gonna selfishly say SGF because that was huge for us as the trophy room.
Yeah.
You know what? I like that.
Right.
Second
There will always be price hikes, games coming elsewhere, but like it's our first time as a crew.
Screw it. That's our biggest headline of the year.
What if it's our biggest personal win of the year? Because it's personal, Because I'm thinking this
Does anything else matter? Screw everyone else.
You guys got to go to the 007 event, and that, what I've heard, was incredible.
It was an event that happened.
I fought so hard to get us there too. It's so disappointing.
5 feet away from Mads Mikkelsen, worth it.
True.
Worth it.
Mads Mikkelsen stood next to me on the opposite side of a curtain. Okay,
I peered over and he was talking to someone else.
We're basically besties.
I mean, come on. All right. Will PlayStation go multi-platform? That's the next biggest title. Sorry, no worries.
I think I have an answer for the whole year already.
Give me.
Already?
Tell me.
Yeah, already.
Lay it on me.
As much as I love us going to SGF, and it was a huge moment for us.
Wrong answer. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, you know what? Hey, that little man coming up the stairs. He's back.
I'm a piece of shit.
It's like, did somebody ring?
Do none of my achievements actually matter?
I mean, Halo's gonna be on PlayStation, y'all.
Yeah, you're right.
Master Chief is on PlayStation in 2026, and we got to see that reveal happen.
That's a good point.
But
we had a statue of a Majora and a Menorah. I mean,
God damn it, that's so right.
It's true. We had a vagina door at Game Awards. Just come on.
The doorbell was there and everything. Like
and us men don't know where that doorbell is. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? It's hard.
But yeah, Kyle, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. You're right. Nothing because
You're right.
SGF, small victory or big victory for us.
Big victory for us, but not in
Will
terms
PlayStation go multi-platform?
That episode isn't just only Halo, right? It's like Xbox is essentially third party. There will be some, it will be on Xbox first for a small period of time, but it's coming everywhere. So like,
yeah,
that's major.
And like Steam Machine, it ain't gonna be PlayStation's next big competition. Will PlayStation go multi-platform? It already is with PC and all the little, phone games. But in terms of like multi-platform in the way of games coming to Xbox outside of live service games, no. And the Game Awards mystery statue again. It's Larian, and now everybody hates him now. So I think, Halo marks an end of not just like how the console wars are officially over. Everybody take victory laps. We won. Ooh-wee. But also just the sea change of what games and how we consume them, right? Like is changed drastically. And so I think this has implications for Nintendo, PlayStation, all of it. Because all their games are going to be coming over. I mean, a little bit of flash news, but like Starfield's gonna probably get announced at the next developer direct.
I keep saying
at
that
the end
though.
of January.
I keep saying that though, and it's not happening.
Well, let's talk to your bestie, Todd.
Toddy boy. Okay, but jokes aside, regarding shifting slightly to Larian, they are doing exactly what we said they should do. And they are doing a like behind the scenes, here are our different departments, here's how we're doing things, and a deep dive, which I think will hopefully provide some clarity for people.
Mm-hmm. I hope so.
Yeah, and I think listen, we got some angry comments last week, and I think actually Eric made a really good point of like, as someone who's in on the software side, I think there actually does need to be strong education of like what generative AI actually is and what it's actually used for, and having people that are like the Jason Schreiers or the us of the world interview developers going, okay, so like, what are these actual tool sets rather than let's burn it at the stake because Sam Altman gives me the creeps. I think there needs to be a better understanding of what these tools actually are, instead of like and again, be hesitant, sure, but like you can, but to learn what these tool sets actually are and how they actually impact development. Because I think that's important. I think us having a deeper understanding of that will help us be educated when we are being so defiant on AI of like, what's the things that are actually the threat and identifying them,
Mm-hmm.
So I think by Larian cracking that door open and having us peer into the inner workings can maybe ease some of the tension that some people feel. And as I say that too, Baldur's Gate 3 yet again top 5 concurrent players on Steam for second year in a row. So yeah, a lot to do there, and I'm sorry for that tangent, but
also, I will not tolerate Starfield slander in this chat.
whoa, what's this?
Listen, Starfield, not a perfect game. However, the Starfield hate is so forced, and I will die on that hill.
100%.
It's a good game. It's not a perfect game, but it is a good game. It might not be your cup of tea, but don't be shitting in my cornflakes.
That's
okay?
right.
Okay.
And listen, I like truthfully, like I'm so excited for Starfield coming to PlayStation and its next major expansion, and then getting to play that with all the work that's been done to it previously, and now already enjoying the game. But like,
I want that platinum so bad.
Yeah, like come on. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah. The hate is magnified because of the console wars. And hopefully now that that's over, the people that were hating it on PlayStation because it wasn't on Xbox suddenly fall in love with it.
No, because it's also cool to hate on Bethesda now too. So like it doesn't matter, it's gonna be hated because people there are certain companies that can do no right anymore, and Bethesda unfortunately is one of them.
Can I make one tiny small request?
Yes.
When Starfield comes over, can we get a Starfield DualSense? Because I'm real jealous of the Xbox Starfield controller because it's real pretty.
It's so good.
I feel like they're gonna do when it comes to PlayStation, they're gonna do a bunch of stuff. I feel like you have to push.
Can you imagine a Halo DualSense? Are you kidding me?
Oh my god!
Come on, look at this thing.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. Yeah, that would be nuts. That would be nuts. I don't know if they do that yet, though.
I don't think so yet. No.
Yeah, they will one day. One day. Okay, gang, that's it. We squared up the biggest news of the year, and that is Halo on PS5 marks the end of the console wars as Xbox transitions into a third-party publisher. And I think that encapsulates what's kind of happened this year and what's going forward. So, yeah. That said, Kyle, I know you said you were cooking up some of the questions on the doc. Did that happen, or should I go into Discord?
No, I did not. Okay. Sorry. We got to do our wrap first, though.
Oh, you're right. Okay, cool. It's time for our PlayStation wrap up 2025. All right. So let's get in the sake of transparency. I'm going to share.
Can we also? They have like a little quote underneath that says like how many games you played, how many are PS5, how many are PS4, and then there's like a little line underneath that says a quote. There's a little line that says a line. There's a quote underneath. Can we read that too? See if ours are all the same.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Well,
they might be, but
Okay, I have mine up here. Look at that. PlayStation Wrap Up. That's me, Mr. Badbit. I joined on this account in 2011. And I'm level 429. Hump brag. Click the score. There you go. Okay.
Oh, mine's the same as Joe's. Damn it. They're probably all the same.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have rookie hours. I have rookie hours.
Gang, let's talk about it. Kyle Stevenson.
Joe.
Yes.
I'm not going to judge. Arc Raiders came out how long ago?
These are still not updated numbers. It came out the day before Halloween.
Okay. Hey, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
That's great.
I miss that. I miss having that time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sony bought the Peanuts IP.
Oh, sure.
Fuck are we doing here? This is more important than the Peanuts. Sorry. But until that dumb idiot can learn how to kick a football or not be tricked by the girl that's going to go, whoops, dumb idiot, it's not a big deal to me. What was your top 5 games of 2025? Gang? Kyle Stevenson? What say you? You go first.
Well, I mean, it's MLB The Show. This is my number one.
How many hours do you have for that? Would you like to screen share it?
I don't want to screen share yet.
Okay.
Because he's got a surprise for us, remember?
Oh, right. Okay.
Just take a guess. How many hours in MLB The Show?
I have a great memory for weird things, and I remember you said a weird thing, and I remembered it. You have over 500 hours in MLB The Show.
You are correct. 506 hours in MLB This Show. 38% of my playtime on PlayStation 5 this year was MLB The Show.
Heck yes.
And I would have been first in the world to platinum it too, but there was an issue.
I
got beat
Collusion. T, what was your number one game, and why
I'm gonna
is
let
it
you guys
Skyrim?
guess. Yeah, my number one game is Skyrim. I feel like my numbers are weak sauce compared to your guys's, but 103 hours in Skyrim.
Ooh, nice.
Which was 17% of my playtime. 68 trophies, the platinum, and most of the DLC trophies, but there was one where you have to reach level like 99 or something, and that was just a grind I was not willing to commit to. And then one where you have to kill an elder dragon, but that will only show up when you're level whatever you need it to be for that other trophy. So I think I'm missing like 2 trophies because of that, which is sad because I'm not doing that. I'm like level 50. It's not happening.
So my top 5 games, Marvel Rivals at 230 hours. Platinumed it, by the way.
Nice.
Arc Raiders, it says here 190 hours, 45 trophies. Embark, please fix your trophies, man. I killed the queen. I did 1,000+ damage to Arc enemies. Give me the platinum of this game already. I have spent 200 hours in this game. It has been out since October 30th. I love this game. Death Stranding 2 on the beach, 117 hours with 50 trophies. I think I'm going to platinum this one at the end of the year. Like, this is one of the break games, because there's one where it's like you have to do this incredibly long route, and I just don't want to do it, but I think I'm going to do it. Fortnite at 110 hours. Let me explain. Really enjoyed myself with that game. And they put the DeLorean in the game.
You have so many wives in that game. Why wouldn't you spend so much time?
Exactly.
I got the Lady Gaga skin. AC Shadows at 83 hours. This one surprises me because I'm so sure, and I think this is where the problem is. Witcher 3 should be here at 85 hours. But I think because I started it in 2024 and then beat it in 2025, that didn't translate over. But yeah. Okay.
Shadows is my second most played game at 96 hours, which I'm shocked I put that many hours into it. I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if because there's a decent amount of like dead time where I was just waiting for seasons to pass so that I could get certain things to pop up. But still 96 feels really high.
Yeah.
But I got the platinum. I did really enjoy it. I haven't gone back for the DLC, but I was having a great time with it. I've got the little.
Oh, now it's telling me to sign it again.
Yeah, I had to sign it in a couple times.
Yeah, sign in again. My word. Kyle, what's the next thing after that?
My number 2 shocked me that I played it this much this calendar year, because I think I started it maybe New Year's Eve or like a few days before it turned over to 2025. Metaphor Refantazio.
Oh.
100 hours, and I got the plat in that one. Because I know it was on my backlog of games from last year that I wanted to play, and everyone seemed to love it.
Yep.
And I fell hard. That's a very good RPG.
Hell yes.
It's long. It's very wordy, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. What was your gaming style, guys?
Well, before we move on,
Okay.
I'll say my number 3 is Cookie Clicker, which is because I had that on idle. The 74 hours.
Okay.
That's that type of game. And then Claire is on there for 61 hours, which is great.
Yes.
However, there's been a mover and shaker on this list since I last looked. Now, I did this before previously, and Light, you've been here at the trophy room now for a little bit, so I wanted to do the same for you. And my love language is taking, experiencing my friends' favorite things. And so I, Kyle Stevenson, as of yesterday, have... Oh, hold on. I got to find the right window. I have Platinum Skyrim behind your back.
I was like, it's either Skyrim or The Witcher 3, and I said we're both.
I had money on Witcher 3. This is a shock.
Yeah. So it's really, really funny. I've been planting seeds like this for a while now. I forgot whatever episode it was when I was talking about how playing Outer Worlds, like, man, open world RPGs are just not my thing. I was playing Skyrim. I was trying to throw everyone off the side. And then it was like the week. I think I was a Nord.
Okay.
And I was mainly melee based.
Okay.
I loved a good two-handed axe. I loved going with the heavy swings. I would switch over to like a sword and then like the restoration spell in my left hand and do that way. But then like a week after I said that Outer Worlds thing, when we do like, hey, prepare the drop, what are you holding on to? You pulled over a dragon claw, and I had to act surprised. I didn't know what that was. I was like, oh, what's that?
And then which side in the Civil War did you... I know you have to do both for the platinum, but which one did
No,
you
you only have to do one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the trophies. Well, in this anniversary edition, it's either or,
okay.
which is good. I sided with the Stormcloaks.
Okay.
The rebellion.
Oh, yes.
I had tried to side with the Stormcloaks until I had to, spoilers, go kill one of my favorite people from one of my favorite towns. And then I was like, fuck you, Stormcloaks. I'm not doing that. And I reloaded.
Yeah. So I have a love-hate relationship with Skyrim. It's more on the love side, obviously, and I totally understand why everyone loves it. It's especially you, Light. There's the freedom to do whatever and make your own story as you go, because the main quest story is like whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Not its strength.
No, but like the guild quests were so good. I love the Thieves Guild quests so much. That was my favorite. But the way I played it is probably not the way you should.
Now you know my tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. I was level 50 by the second main story mission.
Holy shit.
I went around the whole map. I unlocked every fast travel spot. I did all the dungeons. I did all the companion stuff. And then it was like, you know what? It's time. I've done everything. So, yes, I have Platinum Skyrim behind everyone's back.
Yay. Okay, so next year, for both Joe and I, can you Platinum The Witcher 3?
I didn't want to do a Witcher because that wouldn't have been a surprise. I need to.
That's good.
I need to.
Dude, the Death March, I think I could do it. I definitely think I can do it.
That's like all I have left for the Platinum is the Death March.
I listened to... I was scrolling through... was it Instagram Reels, and it was like, just like, Geralt walking in the woods, and you're just hearing the music play. I'm like, man,
yeah,
this
I'm
is
gonna stream. Excuse me. I'm going to stream my Death March run, I think, because I also have one of the DLCs that I have to finish. So I think I'm going to start it from the beginning, stream the Death March and the last DLC with the lead up to The Witcher 4.
Yeah.
So the rest of the games for me, number 3 was Clair Obscur at 85 hours. I did end up getting the platinum on that. Number 4, this was surprising to me, but I guess I did turn this on every night for a little while, but Disney Dreamlight Valley at 82 hours. And then sneaking in, just barely, number 5, Ghost of Yotei at 49 hours.
Ooh.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
It's a good list. Good list.
All right. Gang, I played a lot of PlayStation. Maybe too much. This is worrisome because this is almost as high as the COVID number days. But that's all right. That's all right.
Wait, go back to the last one. I didn't look at your gaming style. Sorry.
Gunslinger. 41% of my time, I'm hitting targets with exceptional skill to secure.
Hal, what's yours?
I am the GOAT.
Oh.
Because it's sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am a thrill seeker. I spent 49% of my time exploring worlds and conquering challenges that made every adventure unforgettable. Those all definitely fit us really well.
Yep. My favorite controller, right here. I think this is all that matters.
How are they tracking this? I want to know.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. It must be like when you do the initial setup, there must be something like that.
There must be, yeah.
But Joe, you have over double the amount of hours played.
God bless.
I have 601 hours.
You're married with a job.
Well, my job is PlayStation.
Yeah.
But the problem is I also don't play a lot outside of work hours anymore on my PlayStation because like I was talking about last week, my brain gets muddled when I'm trying to play more than one game. I get all sorts of confused.
No, 100%. And listen, shout out to my PlayStation Portal, which I think I turned on once this year because the Switch 2 and the Steam Deck came out, and I now no longer have a job where I'm as portable as I used to be. Only got 2 hours on this thing. Literally.
This is my most used controller.
Nice.
And like it wasn't intentional. I wanted to use my Astrobot or my Ghost controllers, but I couldn't switch because I couldn't find a cord. So we're stuck with this one for the foreseeable future.
What was your most played controller, Kyle?
Mine was the Chroma Pearl.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I like the Chroma colors. They're really pretty.
Yeah. Shout out to the Edge controller because it is the best controller out there. It's the one controller where I've had to replace the shell of it, but like the analogs, and I drop this thing constantly. The analog sticks have not drifted.
Translation: he throws it when he loses.
Yes.
No, I'm very clumsy. It falls off the countertop all the time because I tug on the wire, or like I'm opening up a drawer, the wire like gets nudged, and it just falls on the floor. I'm done.
I have a question for both of you on this one because I played 1,311 hours. By the way, Joe's page looks different than mine.
Okay, what does yours look like? Mine
is like, hey Kyle, spend more money on PlayStation.
Oh yeah,
because they're being subtle, like, hey, maybe it's time you treat yourself to a PS5 Pro. I was like, okay, Sony. All right.
Come on. Jeez, real gamers.
How many games did you play?
It says here, 1 sec.
73 for me.
62.
Dude, I'm falling behind. I only played 24.
That's fine. It's
still a lot of games.
349 play sessions, which is funny because it's like I basically turned it on once a day. that tracks with work.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, no, I mean, like, out of the 62, how many did I beat? 20? No, not even 12. I don't even know anymore. Okay. It says thank you for being a member.
Yeah, I've been a PS Plus member for 13.6 years.
Wow.
12.1.
That's
6.3. I'm a newbie.
Oh, yes. I played 8 PlayStation Plus games.
6 PlayStation Plus games.
There you go.
11.
Ooh, here's a cool one. This one, we'll just do trophies tracked. My milestone, I didn't see this, all Witcher 3 for the most part.
Nice.
Love this for us.
Nice.
I am male. Let's go. But I've collected 704 trophies. This year, though, I slacked hard on platinums. I only got 4. Only got 4. Last year I was able to get like 12, one per month. I was very proud of that. But what's it you, Kyle?
851 total trophies.
Okay, it's not a
I went
contest.
up 10 levels and
Nice.
whatever. I'm now at level 663.
All right, all right.
I've got 10 plats with Skyrim. That made it 10.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
I only have 475 trophies. However, I think if you compare the hours played to trophies gained, I'm in pretty good shape with that.
Yep.
7 platinums.
Nice.
And I have a low trophy level. I was so I went up 28 levels, but I'm only at level 284 right now.
Hey, that's
like
so
that.
good.
I'll take those. Those are rookie numbers. First off, hey, Imposter Syndrome Light. Get out of here. I want to hear it, okay? You played a lot of goddamn games this year.
You got more platinums than Joe?
He got more platinums than me.
I'm just
and
hearing
almost
the
as many
comments saying,
trophies.
go back to Xbox.
It's all
Just hear it.
right. You know what?
Which is funny because I turned on my Xbox maybe 3 times this year.
How about those people birth a child and then raise them and then have a job, you know? Come on, Jesus Christ. It's hard out there. All right. Social stats, I don't care about that. Okay.
I actually have social
that's
stats
it.
for the first time ever.
Really?
12 multiplayer hours. Look at me go.
Oh, actually, look at out of the 1,200, 485 are multiplayer hours.
I have 189 in multiplayer. Most of them will be the show, except for when we played Baldur's Gate together, Light, and Borderlands. I think are the only other multiplayer things I did.
You guys asked at the beginning of the show how many hours I thought I had in Skyrim.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yep.
On PlayStation alone, because it tells me. On PlayStation alone, total, I have 601 hours in Skyrim.
Hell yeah.
That does not include any of my Xbox hours or my various Switch hours or my Steam Deck hours.
Nice.
That's incredible.
So we're probably looking at over 1,000 hours in Skyrim because I think between my Xbox has to have at least 600 because I played the shit out of that when it came out. Every version of it. But then you also add the Switch and the Steam Deck ones. I've got it. I'm probably looking at 1,000 hours in Skyrim.
We got to get you in VR Skyrim.
I think I would get sick.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. But you'd be sick in your favorite world.
True. I would be vomiting on a soldier's knee.
I used to be a soldier like, oh, what the fuck?
Exactly.
All right, fair enough. All right, gang. So that was our wrap. That's literally what we've been playing on PlayStation this year. It's a heck of a lot of games.
Oh, can I just say I did start a new game with Mr. Light. And I might stop playing it with him because I might want to stream it eventually, but we'll see. Because for right now, I'm having fun. I've only played 1 session with him, but I'm playing the Altars finally.
Oh.
He had started it and was really liking it, but then once he kind of learned more about the mechanics of it, realized he didn't like how he had started, so he erased the save and started over again. And since he was starting over, I decided to play with him in some of my free time. So we're still super early on, but I'm really loving it. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend trying it. It's really cool with like branching life paths, and you can choose which path you want to go, and that path is what determines which altar you add to your station. You have to go out into the environment and find resources, but it's like got base building mechanics, and like there's just a whole lot going on, but it works really well together so far. So probably only played like 2-ish hours, so obviously still very early on, but first impressions are really strong.
Nice.
Yeah, I've heard great things about it.
Yeah, I've only heard great things about it. That said, that's what you've been playing. There is no drop. It's Christmas, so hopefully the drop was you got a lot of Christmas presents. I don't know. That said, Kyle Stevens, do you think you can read this? No, right? Too small?
No, I can't.
Dang, okay. Could you head on over to the Discord and head on over to scroll to the questions tab? I could put it in the notes. It's time for our favorite segment, but sadly, the last segment of 2025, it's time for the Sony Pony Express. I hope I gave Kyle enough time to look through all the questions we got.
Is this from today? Yes, it is. Okay.
Scroll up a little bit to Green Gorilla's question. Because this one he wanted to save for the Christmas episode. Merry Christmas.
Okay. From Green Gorilla says, for your Christmas episode. Sup, fam? Merry Christmas. With all the new trailers and the Game Awards behind us, there's so much coming in 2026, including DLC for Silksong, and we'll still probably get that before GTA 6. But I want to talk about backlogs. A YouTuber by the name of Daryl Talks Games made 4 videos over the last few years on how he was tackling his backlog. They are extremely well made videos, and he dives into each game he played that year and answers the question, can you beat your backlog in a year? I'd highly recommend checking it out, but I applied his method to this year and found some decent success. I think the amount of unfinished games came from the busyness of this year, as well as planning a wedding, lol, but I think I'll be trying the same method again. I'm curious how you guys are going into the new year with so many incredible games ahead of us, but perhaps some gems that you might have missed. Perhaps a spreadsheet? Maybe you guys share the spreadsheet with the community and update it after each game, similar to how Daryl has. Also, most anticipated, Wolverine, Control Resonant, Star Wars, FOTOR, and 007 are extremely high on my list. And I'd be lying if my fucking main Deadpool being added to Rivals didn't excite the hell out of me. But I'm also excited to play some backlog games. Maybe a God of War? Maybe even a Horizon? Merry Christmas to you 3. Enjoy the break. And everyone vote in the Platties. God bless.
That's right. Vote in the Platties. The real award show. The one that matters. The one that Claire Obscure is going to be in, Kyle Searson. I love you. Come on, I had to put the joke in. I'm sorry, I love you. That was a mistake. I'm tired. Gang, what do you think about this question here? I wasn't paying attention because I was reading.
Because you were aiming that joke.
No, it really came from the hip. My apologies. I'm so sorry.
He was a gunslinger in his defense. He was called a gunslinger.
I did shoot first, like my boy Han, and I really should have really held it in the holster. My apologies. I'm so sorry.
I hope your Arc Raiders servers never allow you back in.
Oh, no.
All right, fair enough. I deserve that.
Backlog is just if whenever I have time, really.
Yeah.
For this year, it's just like during these 2 weeks, I'm going to just catch up on some things I missed. As soon as I finished Skyrim, I went straight back into Death Stranding, and I'm 2 chapters away from ending it or finishing it. So that was my next big one that I wanted to make sure I finished before we do Platties. Joe, you distracted me because the way you're looking around your screen looks like the burnt peanut.
He just needed his mouth open instead.
Exactly, yeah. That's how I tackle it around this time of year. I don't really...
Oh no, he's beautiful.
I don't really bog myself down in backlog. It's usually, I only really worry about it when it's around this time of year when I want to play things that I missed.
All right.
Yeah, my backlog is so long because, like I've said a million times before, I just played the same games on repeat, so I didn't branch out. So there's a lot of really big things that I've missed. But unfortunately for me, I always find myself going back to my comfort foods. However, I am back in my comfort food right now with Assassin's Creed Origins, which I've also beaten like way too many times because I don't have the platinum on this PlayStation and I need it. But after that, I will be going back and getting the platinum on Fallout 4 because again, I got all the Xbox achievements on it when it very first came out, but I have never gotten the platinum and I really want the platinum there. So I'm going to do that, which is going to take me a really long time, but those aren't necessarily backlog because I've played them all already before. It's important to me to have the platinum for them on this console. So I'm going back and redoing that. So for me, backlog really boils down to what does my community want to see? And then when enough people have asked that I play a game, like for example, not Fallout. Wow. Like for example, Final Fantasy. So many people had been asking me for Final Fantasy, so I finally played Final Fantasy. So typically I kind of play it like that. Like I'll get back into a backlog game when enough people on my channel ask me to play something that I've missed.
Yeah. For me, this is always like this like 2 to 3 week span is always a good chance for me to go back to the games I've put on the back burner. like Claire Obscura, like what's it? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I have a whole stack that I got from Black Friday. Sonic Team Racing. There's just so much I want to kind of get to. There's even one I re-downloaded on my PlayStation 5, and it's losing me right now. But I think for me, I'm playing Claire Obscura Expedition 33, and I'm kind of falling in the same lines where Shinobi is. It's like I've put 20 hours into it. I see the greatness. I just don't feel like the game's for me right now. But it's like, man, you can't argue. How did they get the SoundCloud guy to make a soundtrack that was this good? Like, I think there are definitely parts of the game that are speaking to me more, but I also fear that like the hype of the game is a little bit too much for me. It like to kind of, when people are like, you got to see that movie or you got to see that show, it's the best thing ever. And then you watch it and you're like, it's great. It's just not the best thing ever. It's one of those things.
You worked it up so much in your head.
Right. And so I'm like, well, maybe if I come back to this a few months later, when everything's died down, will I view the game differently? Kind of like Horizon. I don't know. But yeah, this is usually the time where I'll pick one game to really like focus on and plat and trying to beat. Like last year was The Witcher 3, and again, like I came walking away from that game going like, this is literally one of the greatest games ever made.
I think that's what our post show needs to be about. Maybe like tie it into the backlog stuff, because I really like this idea of like having a list of games that we would maybe even not specifically backlog, but just games we would like to platinum this year or beat this year. But we also had mentioned assigning each other games that we typically wouldn't play. So maybe we kind of like tie those two things in together, because like Kyle, you played Skyrim, and Joe, you played The Witcher 3, and I played Final Fantasy and Expedition 33. So I feel like that those two things could kind of be incorporated together. So maybe we brainstorm a list of games that like we A, would like to play, or B, we would like to see someone specific play that's in our wheelhouse, but not typically in yours.
Yeah, I like that. No, actually, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, that would be really, real neat. Yeah, I think we should do. Would you want to do that for this post show?
Or just a post show? I mean, do we have a topic for this post show already?
No, I think we were talking about it before the show, but we didn't nail it down. Okay,
potentially, we can figure that out later.
Potential. Let's do it. Beckham writes, "What's up, Trophy Room Try Podcast? My question for you three is: what is your top 5 games you're looking forward to playing in 2026? Keep up the great work as always, and happy holidays. And of course, you could write in." Head on over to the Trophy Room Discord server. It's in the description right there. Join the community. Beckham, I will say that will be the first episode of 2026. So stay on the lookout for that one.
Spoilers, as they say.
That's right. Kyle Stevenson, next question.
You skipped one.
I'm sorry, what did I?
Cowboy Danger D writes in, of course, the trophy list getting released was the biggest story.
Look at me.
Of course.
Capital G Gamer TM.
And it wasn't even redacted. Look at you go.
We haven't even redacted the whole thing. Oh, it's a great time.
Notice how easy it was where I just hid Skyrim from my trophy list so no one would see.
Did you really?
Yeah. And then I just put it live right now after we were done.
Huh.
It's not that hard.
We learn new things every day, Kyle.
Every day.
I'm not good with computer. I'm not good at computer. My son, great at computer. Me, not good at computer.
Oh, you have a son?
My grandma once said, "Do I need an internet account for that?"
That's right. Do I need an internet account for that, Kyle Stevenson? I'm not good with computer.
Some may say you might need a whole new Wi-Fi setup in the house. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, this ties into an earlier thing that Light brought up, but I'll read it anyway because it is super important. Dark Saturn writes in, not a question, but a request with all the celebrities and people that we've seen in the last few weeks who have died from suicide. Reach out to people, especially at this time of year. And if you're having trouble and you're in the U.S., dial 988. And maybe my question is for the chat, put in the hotline number for your country. So if someone needs help over the holidays and is feeling lost, it can be reach out to someone who can help. Also, speaking as a therapist, if you're feeling upset or lost and your therapist is on a vacation and they told you like, hey, if you need help, reach out to them and they will let you know if they can help or not.
Oh, yes.
Very important to know. Absolutely.
Love that. What's the next question we got here?
M. Prime writes in, hey, Trophy Room Trio, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you all, and I wish you all the best for the new year. I was wondering what you all are most looking forward to in the new year. Are there any goals for the podcast? Again, I wish you all the best, and I appreciate the work you all do. Lots of love from Canada.
Funny you should ask that, because last post show we spent time making a rough list of things we would like to have as goals for the channel. I'm going to put those into a bingo board and we're going to try to get bingo for this year. I haven't done that yet, but I will do that.
Hell yes.
And I'll share that with the Discord once that's done.
Honestly, one of my goals is just to create more content on the YouTube side of things. You know, that's really it for me. I'm easy here. What about you, Kyle? You got any goals for next year?
I don't know. I can't even think.
I'm sorry about the joke earlier.
Whatever. I'm not hearing it.
I felt bad. I was trying to do something on the fly and it didn't work. A foul ball.
Get
we need flags. We need flags. Someone throw the red
I need to throw a flag. But it needs to happen like I need to press a button and a like fake boxing or a boxing glove filled with something comes in Joe's room and punches him. Like I need a remote, like boop, and then it just happens.
What about this? Just tell me right here, right now, Joe, your mustache looks stupid because it doesn't connect. Go.
No, I would never make somebody feel bad on a show.
Just stroke your own mustache. He'll get the point.
Also, where the fuck is the clown makeup? Anyway, Ghettoberry writes in, hey guys, I'm planning to play a bit of retro Tomb Raider over Christmas like I used to do as a kid. Is there anything similar you guys are doing over the break? Be it a tradition or trying something new? Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Tradition-wise for Christmas, here's a fun fact about me. I have never celebrated a holiday in somebody else's house. My house is always the go-to for everybody. So, nice. And by everybody, it's really just my aunt now because everyone else has passed or lived too far away. So we just kind of stay in. We wake up in the morning. When I was really young, and I'm trying to get the girls and Owen to do this, where they come up with like a Mission Impossible heist. Like when they wake up on Christmas morning, how they're getting downstairs, not to look at the tree, like, you know, like get the suspense up. They're not into it, which is fine. It breaks my heart a little bit, but like that was a tradition that I did every single year, and I'm trying to get them to do it. But yeah, it's just opening up gifts and then chilling on the couch. This year's gonna be different because new Stranger Things episodes are on Christmas. So,
and real talk, I saw you could the theater near me, they have it where you can watch Stranger Things. Every show's packed.
Yeah.
It's almost like Netflix should actually maybe put some of their things in movie theaters.
Maybe they'll learn if they make enough of a profit from it, because that's all they care about.
Yeah. How did Knives Out do in theaters before it came to Netflix?
They didn't do any ads for it.
Yeah,
so
they really did. It's really good.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I saw one line of what's his face's character in a church describing it, and I was like, yeah, that's me. That's me in a nutshell. Yeah. All right. Next question, sir. Next question. Well, sorry. No.
You guys have any traditions or anything that you do?
Go ahead, Joe.
Okay. Sorry, my brain stopped working this episode. Actually, Kyle, similar to you, I'm actually going somewhere for Christmas, at least Christmas Eve. Usually it's like everybody comes here, or because, listen, a little inside baseball here. We got family beef with literally almost everybody in this family, so we don't go anywhere no more. But I'm going to my friend's house. We're going to celebrate Christmas Eve there. And I was literally just invited, like, spur of the moment. And I asked if I could bring my PlayStation, if I could bring our graders. And they said, you gotta stop. This is too much. Can I tell you one more thing, Kyle?
Yeah.
And T? Amy, my best friend, she just happens to find the burnt peanut as I'm like just scrolling through Twitter, and she's like, Joe, enough of this fucking peanut. What's his fucking deal? He's stupid as shit. Can't stop.
We're still trying to like make our traditions now that we have our daughter, but in terms of our traditions that we've had that we kind of are still continuing, Christmas Eve we always go to, well, we used to go to my nana's house, my grandma's house, but now her house is too small and um whatever. So we just go to my mom's side of the family for Christmas Eve. When we're there, we always read The Little Drummer Boy because it's my grandma's favorite story. And we always have just cold cuts, make your own cold cut sandwiches. So we always keep it easy for dinner.
I like it.
And then we bring up the NORAD Santa tracker for the kiddos. And then Christmas Day, we celebrate here. We open presents from Santa and we hang out. And then in the evening, we go to my mom's house for dinner there. Usually she makes the ham. And when I was a kid, I used to have like go to my dad's house because my parents have been divorced my whole life. So I used to have stuff with my dad and my step family. But my dad now lives in Texas and my grandparents live in Florida. And my step family, I have personally disowned because not putting up with shit anymore.
You also got beef. You also got beef.
I got beef.
Yeah.
And Mr. Light's family lives in Albany. So usually the day after Christmas, we drive out to Albany and we spend a couple days there and have another Christmas there. So that's kind of like what our traditions are shaping up to be at this point.
That's lovely.
Yeah, we're going to be starting a new tradition this year where the Christmas Eve night, so like tomorrow night going into Wednesday, the elves are going to come a little early and set up a little Christmas tree that's silver. It's like this big. And there's going to be a couple little presents under it, like Christmas PJs and a Christmas book. And then like a tiny little Christmas stuffy. So as like a little like, heck yeah, it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And yeah, we do like an advent calendar countdown with like books from when we were kids that were Christmas books that we wrapped up. So 25 Christmas books, and she opens one every night, but they're hand-me-downs from Dan's family, Mr. Light's family.
Oh, that's cute.
And I think that's pretty much everything. In terms of games, I usually replay Skyrim this time of year, but I decided on Origins this year instead because I'm sick of the cold. I don't want more of it. So instead I went to Egypt.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Yeah, that's actually nice. That's a nice little escape. Okay. One last question from me to you. Like, is your family beef, how severe is it? On a scale from 1 to 10 being me, earlier referring to my grandma with the C word beforehand. Is it that type of beef?
For me.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, we need to revitalize family beefs. We need to have one family that we just don't like, or that one family member where we are all banded together going, man, isn't so-and-so a real C word? You know?
This family beef is disappointing, but also the culmination of a lifetime of ostracism because I was the step granddaughter in a very religious family. Therefore, things were rough. I tried real hard. And when I got to the point in my life where I was finally an adult and not brainwashed into thinking that you have to be kind because it's the kind thing to do versus like not letting people walk all over you and treat you without dignity. I basically cut them off and I'm just over it.
Yeah,
and I don't want to interact with them and therefore I don't. So
what New Age Prometheus says, airing of grievance. We should have a segment of
I got shit. You are not ready for my family. You are not ready for my family drama.
Family drama into podcasts where it's a segment of airing grievance. Everybody around the table gets like for my family beef, like, you know, I stood up to my uncle who is a real piece of work. And then my grandma turned around and instead of going, you know what, maybe he's a real piece of work. And really what I meant to say is, I'll see you next Tuesday. She disowned me and doesn't want to talk to me anymore. And so I was like, well, Grandma, that means you're a real see you next Tuesday. and I don't give a flippity fuck. You know what I'm saying? So mine was like finally saying what I wanted to say to a person that has annoyed me my whole life, costing me a relationship with grandma, with Nana. But really, she's also a real see you next Tuesday. So
Yeah.
there you go.
See, I haven't said anything to them, and nor will I, because my stepdad desperately wants to still have a relationship with them, which it's his family, so like that's his choice. But I also will not be forced to interact with them because, damn it, I'm turning 34 in a week. You cannot force me to do that shit anymore. I don't care.
Exactly.
If you
And
want them
that
to walk
has
all over, you're
been
fine, but I'm not going to watch them do it.
that has been a segment of a segment called Airing a Grievance. Kyle Stevenson, have you have one more grievance before we hit the road here?
Wait, we have one more.
Yeah, we got
question.
one more from Green Gorilla.
Oh, go for it. Please.
Green Gorilla for a question from this week. Wrote in one that's just a fun question. I managed to secure the gold and black Yote plates,
Nice.
as well as the gold and black controllers. I've also been grabbing the limited edition controllers for a while, and so far the only ones I don't have are the ones I didn't want. I'm wondering for next year what you guys would want from a controller design and plate design. I of course want Wolverine, so I'll steal that away from you guys and let y'all pick something else. And then one final Christmas related question: what was your favorite of the Christmas cards that the studios did for the PlayStation blog? Some of them were really cool and others were really shit, but Mint Rocket and Gorilla were the best ones for me. Merry Christmas to you three. Tegan, I would very much like to know what nerdy thing you got lit a light for Christmas. Much love and God bless y'all.
I got one thing I'm so excited for.
Oh yeah?
Well, Santa got one thing that he's so excited for. So, as you guys know, maybe you don't. I don't know if I've really talked about this on the show. I'm a big Avatar: The Last Airbender fan.
Oh, nice.
Love it. Love it. Love it. You can't see them, but I've got like a bunch of Funko Pops for them down there. Anyways, there's a kid's book titled, have you guys watched the show?
I know the premise of the bald
Well,
boy.
Speaking of backlog, it's what I need to watch because everyone says, Kyle, you would love it. So
okay, please do. This is a niche character, so you won't get this reference, but people who do watch this show will get this reference. It's a kid's book titled My Cabbages, and it's about the cabbage vendor. So I'm so excited. She's gonna open it. She's gonna be like, "The fuck, ma?" But I'm gonna be excited.
Fair enough.
It's so cute.
What's the big oxen that they ride on? What's that all about?
Appa. He is a flying bison.
That's cute.
And the little monkey one is Momo.
I didn't know there's a little monkey fella too.
But all things like seriously though, she is so obsessed with Expedition 33 now. If there were more easily available SKA plushies, that would also be something under her Christmas tree. But for now, the official one's not out yet. There are some from Etsy, but I did not order it in time. So,
well, you know what? Maybe that's part of the post show this week. Who knows? We share our Christmas gifts to each other. That said, again, head on over to patreon.com/PSTrophyroom. Really does help us out. It means a lot. If it's even just $1 our way, it really does help us outgrow this big, beautiful show. That said, Kyle Stevenson, anything? Oh, sorry. Again, my brain's not working because
you okay?
It just says stop. Anything you want to see from the controller side of things? PlayStation.
I'm excited for what they do for Saros. Because I think it's a lock whatever we get for Wolverine, but like I'm excited for what the Saros one would look like. And I kind of hope it's like that burnt orange kind of color vibe, like a fiery kind of color. I think that'd be sick.
I'm worried the Wolverine controller is going to be butt ass ugly. I'm not going to lie.
It very well could be.
It's going to be hard to make it not ugly. That shit's going to be bright.
I also think that with the ghost one, with like the little scratches that are part of the mold, I feel like that was a test bed for this Wolverine one, and those scratches are going to be too big and deep.
Oh, that's a good call, though.
It'd be cool, but I don't know.
I think it's going to be his suit. That like the controller's going to be after his suit. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna say they're gonna really do a horrible job with it, and it's gonna look like his face with his eyes under the directional pad and the buttons, and the triggers will be black for the whatever you call it, the ears or whatever.
Sure.
And it's just gonna be a bright yellow.
Yeah, the controller has a mustache.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I want them to do a better job on controller designs just in general. Same with like the console plates. Hey, how actually have them available for people to buy, okay, and have the PlayStation Store actually work.
This
For
isn't
me.
for games coming out in 2026, but they could do an awesome Gommage style controller
Yes.
with like the gold and red flower petals just going across it, like that. That would be.
That'd be
Hello.
awesome.
Come on, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now this time.
Or a gestural one where it's like furry. It's flocked.
I like it. It's wooden looking. Or
Yeah,
stone looking.
with like some little hair texture on the top of it, like on the fingers.
But like an actual hairy one though would be really fucking funny.
Yeah.
I couldn't touch it, but that would be really funny.
It would be very funny.
Sensory overload that controller.
Dude, I apparently this is another side of ADHD. I need to go get tested. Nisa, can you test me? But anyways, I was Christmas shopping for family and I was looking through like clothing racks. My tactile like has gotten so bad that I would be moving a sweater and I'd literally like jolt away because the feel of it was my teeth hurt just talking about it. It happened so many times. I was like, dude, when did I get so bad? I need help. I need to go to therapy like now.
I think
It's getting worse.
as we entered our 30s, sensory things have become more and
Oh
more
my
like
god. Especially if it's like a wool material.
prevalent.
Don't.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Fair enough.
But-
Fair enough. All right, gang. This time, listen, you don't need to test me for ADHD. You just got to listen to this episode. That has been the Trophy Room for 2025. Is there anything we'd like to spotlight before we get on out of here? Kyle Stevenson, take it away, good sir.
You can follow me at Mr. K-Set pretty much everywhere. I'm not checking anything probably until 2026, so you can follow me if you want.
Save it for
It's fine.
2027.
Yeah, it's 2027. Yeah, 2 years. I'm not gonna go on anything until then.
Not even my email.
No, screw that. Sorry, y'all. This email is not finding me at all. So like, better luck next time. 61indie at 61indie.com, YouTube as well. All the indie game coverage we do in the new year and beyond. We got really exciting things coming up. And just remember to tell each other that you love them and appreciate them. Not just the people who make your favorite things, but the people that are close to you. And that's it.
Yeah. Nice. I like that. Light, what about you? Anything you'd like to share?
Just my normal old stuff. Lightweight gaming on YouTube and Twitch, and lightweight reacting for movies and TV show reactions. It's only on Patreon at this point. It will be coming to YouTube eventually, but I just finished watching Firefly, which is my new obsession.
Ooh,
And I
okay.
just watched the very first episode of Breaking Bad, which again, only on Patreon for now, but it will be coming to YouTube in the future. So
Will, you never seen Breaking Bad?
I've never seen Breaking Bad.
Holy
I've never finished
God.
Breaking Bad.
I just had zero interest in it, if I'm being completely honest. The thought of Breaking Bad made me so uncomfortable, but then it won a pulse and now I have to. But I loved the first episode, so.
It's so good. Oh my God. The end of season 3. Some of the best writing ever. Just ever. Is in that show.
Can I just say this, and don't tell me either way because I don't want spoilers, but I'm just gonna say it now. Does Walter, is he actually like a psychopath? I said don't give me spoilers, but now I pose it as a question. I feel like Walter's actually, it's the first episode, there were moments where you could just see it. You could just see it in his eyes. I'm like, that dude's crazy. That dude's crazy. I mean, he's gonna go crazy.
Breaking Bad, He's got when's he gonna break bad?
Science, bitch.
That's right. God, so good. God, so good, so good. I need to continue to watch Pluribus.
Wait.
Yeah.
This is for Reese. Hold on.
Okay. She's running away.
I've heard great things because that's his new one, right?
Yeah, Pluribus was like, hey, I watched The Last of Us
Oh
show.
my God, that's so
What
good.
is this? What is it?
You don't know that? Oh my God, that's
Have
so
you seen
good, Light.
Firefly
I am
before?
so jealous.
What's this all about?
It's the
Have
hat
you
that one of
seen
the
Firefly before?
guy swears.
Nope.
Joe, watch Firefly.
It only has one season.
This is so
Joe,
see, now
it is.
This is so soft.
Are you kidding me, Joe? I think Firefly is your
I
jam.
think because it's
Really?
only one season is why you should watch it. It's like
Yes.
Space Cowboys.
All right, I'm in.
Sony Pony Express, yeehaw, but it's more like Solar Pony Express.
And if you
yeehaw.
want to, the movie Serenity is really good too.
I will be reacting to that now that I finish
Yeah.
the show, but I haven't done it yet.
I'll watch it after I watch Cyberpunk.
All right, it's never happening.
Joe, you have like 2 episodes left of Cyberpunk. Just put it on.
I was actually about to, and then I forgot why I didn't do it.
Well, you probably forgot what's going on, so you had to restart it.
No, I could catch up. I could get a little.
That reminds me, I gotta watch Fallout. I gotta finish Fallout season 1 and start season 2.
I do need to start season 2.
So good. Start so strong. You can find me over at Mr. Badbit on Twitter and Blue Sky, and somehow I'll catch a stray in my emails and on my socials. So send them that way. Send them my way. And yeah, I'll see you guys next year, man. Everybody, take a breather, play some games. It's Christmas break. It's Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Enjoy video games, man. It's great. With all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody, keep hunting and keep playing PlayStation. Bye-bye.
I love you.